tweet out, do all of this stuff at the same time as I am running a few minutes behind. Oopsie doopsie doo, etc, etc. Post it in announcements. Over 300 people in the Discord. If you're not already joined the Discord, I'm not even certain if I'm streaming right now. I probably am. Regardless, go join the Discord. The link is in the description. Yes, it says I'm streaming. That is good. I need to burp. Pardon me. Check the background. Nothing there. You're going to see how terrible the back of my head looks. I don't even know how bad it is. Apologies for that. Hi everyone. Wow. There's a bunch of you here. Trash Hacker says hi in about 4 different messages. And Zero Video says hi dads. Howdy. Twan is here as well. American Nation. Torin, welcome. And welcome to the stream for a short while before stuff actually happens. Double check. Character. Scavenger. Perfect. And Adventure. I think we're on double XP at the moment, which is, yeah, this thing up here. Which is all good. Oh, I've got drips down on my back. Yeah, because I just stuck my head under the tap. I've just ate. Yeah, I had dinner late. Kado and people, we were playing Nuclear Winter, so I ran a little bit behind. Anyway, Shona, Twan, American, Nicholas, everyone, hello. How is everyone? I hope you're all good. Man, the lighting's horrible. That makes my face look even worse than normal. Anyway, Dakota as well, hello. I literally just burst in, hit like start streaming, post everywhere, it's all good. Apologies. To be fair, I think I was only like 3 minutes late. Isn't too terrible. 3 or 4 minutes, I can deal with that. Oh, Twan graduated high school last week. That is very good to hear. Congratulations. Does that mean, do you have results, or is that just like, it ends and then you get the results later? I can't remember what school is like. And high school, it's different from secondary school and A-levels and stuff over here. Oh, how is everyone? And Zero Videos asked, what console do you play on? I'm on PC. As you can tell by the... Okay, I don't actually have it on screen right now, but like, mouse and stuff. Nicholas, I'm not playing Command & Conquer on the channel, okay? Was it you who asked last time? I had someone ask about that. I had Fallout Fan talking about it earlier. Okay, and Hamadur, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Command & Conquer is not gonna have a place on the channel. It just isn't suited for it, really. There's not much of a reason for me to play it on this channel, because it will not do well. Okay, we're levelling up as the whatchamacallit, the Scavenger. We're in the Ash Heap. If you didn't catch it, last Thursday there was another episode of this going up. That went up, sorry. So now we're doing a live stream again, just to try and get more levels rather than just progress through story and stuff. And Pacjo, hello as well. And Dakota says, I'm about to graduate 9th. I'm not sure what any of that means. Pain in the Ace, welcome, and I very much like your username. That's quite good. How's your day been, Sarge? It's been alright. I'm really not fully with it, but played a little bit of whatchamacallit, Nuclear Winter. Hit rank 20 on my main character on Overseer rank, which is nice, because I want to get them up to, like, stupidly high ranks. Wait, why are you still alive? That's not allowed. There we go. Yeah, so that was all good. All that good stuff. Twan says, I got results 2A, 2C, and for the rest of my subjects got a B. That's good. That's all passes. That's what you want to see. And Sarge with that big iron. Bro. And Zero Video says, what level are you? On this character, I think I'm level 24. On my main, I'm probably like 195, 96. Okay, Dakota's in the 9th grade in the US, I think is what they're saying. I'm really, really not too good with American education. I know very little about it. Okay, we've got someone, yeah, right near us. Let's try and just blast this mole miner from behind. Oh, there! You're there! Man, I almost lost that person. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we've got some mole miners to kill. And 20 more miners had tried to take him and that many men were dead. Ah, yes, Sarge with the big iron. Okay, oh, we got Fixer as well, haven't we? See, because I only play these characters like once a week, I keep forgetting what my loadouts are. Twan says, I still remember the time the whole chat was asking for Skyrim, and when you didn't play it, we went through the whole intro of Skyrim in the chat. Yeah. See, I don't get peer pressured into games. Good. No, it's just some things aren't worthwhile putting on the channel at times. Although I did actually have recently a bit of Skyrim footage in a video, which, it's a hidden video, you have to go and find it yourselves, or you can just search Fallout 4 Roguelike, which has it in. But regardless, yeah. It's like, some things it would be nice to put on my channel, but as this is my job, I do kind of have to think to myself, what is worth spending the time recording, editing, installing, playing, all of that kind of stuff. Radio says, don't forget to head north from a train station if you want to pet a cat. Yes, I know about Murgle. Murgle is the best. Murgle is so good. Everyone loves Murgle. I'll probably visit her after this. I just want to be a bit cautious of mole-miners around here. Dakota says, all good. How often do you play I played since beta? I've played since the beta, and I mean, I play most days, but part of that is the fact it's my job. Like, playing for fun, I've definitely upped since Nuclear Winter, because that's a mode I just kind of enjoy playing for fun, although I definitely want a whole bunch of rewards from it for, whatchamacallit. I can't remember the name. I completely forgot my name. Anyway, I want to check this out as well. For the skins and power armors and stuff you unlock from Nuclear Winter, I want a lot of that stuff. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say there. Nice ammo and booze, and I don't see any enemies. Pardon me. We got Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Oh yeah, so many kills in that video, man. Yeah, Torrin knows where it's at. There was so many kills in that video, which had Skyrim footage despite being an amazing roguelike episode. Twan says, I was just really surprised that we did it. We got to Riverwood, and if I remember right, we went with Rayleth. Yeah, that's the thing with Skyrim. People just know the beginning of the game so well. But you can just talk the beginning of the game out pretty well, which is kind of cool. I do like that in the game. Okay, and Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah. Okay, yep, we're getting the West Virginia song. Because that's also incredibly well known. And why aren't there more mole miners kicking about? Oh, because someone already has been killing them by the looks of it. Okay. Yep. Someone's already been through here and killed a bunch of the stuff. Anyway, it says find Duchess's stash, which is just down here. With one. Oh! Okay. Voila. And overdrive recipe for that. It's no good on the character, but we'll take it anyway. And that damn Deathclaw. Yeah, that Deathclaw, man. That Deathclaw. Oh, and I have a plan for the Marine Wetsuit as well. Perfect. Okay. Hold up. Did you do any glitches when they were out? I got banned for a little bit of glitching. No! I avoid glitches and exploits and anything like that as much as I can. Like, my biggest worry is the fact I still have an explosive correlator, which I earned before the explosive tag was taken off of, like a whole bunch of other weapons, such as the, correlator, but it was just changed to ballistic. But no, I avoid glitches, mods, anything at all. I don't like any of that stuff. Nicholas is just wanting me to listen to C and Command & Conquer stuff. Alright, Nicholas. Alright. And Torrin says, can't believe you got that many kills that fast. And Dark Assassins and Dan DeRoper? I think that's right. Hello, welcome to the stream. Where are we right now? We're in Welch. We should probably head over to Beckley as well. We want to stick in the Ash Heap. I don't want to do that quest, though. So yeah, let's just wander about and kill some stuff. And, oh, we've got people subscribing right now. I don't know if you're in the stream, people. I also... One sec. I switched around my setup because my second monitor started just shaking and not working properly, but I've moved it back and it seems okay. Yeah, hello new people. If you've subscribed because you're on watching the stream, it's nice having you here. Twan asks, are you going to upload Rage 2 content? Probably not. Like, content, I think, might just be Season Pass, which I didn't get. The base game itself is really just devoid of much story and so on, so there just wasn't much I could do with the game. Like, I haven't really picked up. Plus, I was at least going to stream it, but Rage 2 can't be captured on dual monitors going at the same time. I have to unplug no one else around, but I do want to just be careful, because when you're streaming, you don't pay as much attention to what's going on. And Dakota says, I have like all 3 of the explosive weapons, I wish I could donate, you seem really cool. Like the vids, by the way, but I was doing glitches for tons of stuff, had 2 mil grape sodas. Yeah. Yeah, doing the glitches and exploits can potentially get you banned, or could at least. They don't seem to be worrying too much about it now the game's a bit more stable. Although there's plenty of people, like, hacking in Nuclear Winter, because it's Battle Royales, people have got to get all those wins and kills. And Pactro says, have I played Dark Souls? Yes, I have. Not much of it, to be honest. It's one of those game series, really, that I would like to get into more if I didn't play games as, like, my job, basically. It's something I need to dedicate a lot of time to. Like, it's like The Witcher. Both of them are third person, which I really struggle to get on with as just kind of jumping in and playing. So I have to dedicate a lot of time to get used to them. Like, I was able to do it with Shadow of War. That was alright. But anything else I have to, like, really consistently play. Which I can't do with most games, because I have other games I just need to play. So, I haven't played much of it, but I've played a little bit. I think I've killed, like, 2 or 3 Dark Souls bosses. Basically, the ones at the beginning of 1 and 2, I've killed, and that's about it. June says, good news or bad news? Only the good news, June. I only want to hear good news. I don't want there to be any bad news. Do you play on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC? I'm on PC. See the little mouse cursor waving about? There? No. I have to point that way. There. The mouse cursor. And Twan had an awesome day. Oh! Oh, it's only the prize bot. And Twan had an awesome day. I broke my bench press record. It's now £350. That's very good. And Omega says, hurry up and finish that base build. I'm probably going to upload the final part tomorrow, to be fair. Because, oh, they've given me a gun and some ammo. That's actually quite good. Yeah, yeah, I'm probably going to upload that next part tomorrow. I was not expecting it to get anywhere near as much interest. Which is also making me think about making more base building videos. But yeah, there's going to probably be another episode up tomorrow, as I've said 3 times now. And yeah, I'm just going to do that. I was planning on releasing it weekly, but as it was so popular, I was just like, yeah, give it more of this. Although there's a lot of dislikes on the base building stuff, which I find quite surprising, because it gets tons of views quite quickly, but a lot of people seem very unhappy about it, which is amusing. Aidan, welcome to the stream. Thoughts on Halo? I like the series. If you're talking about the new game, I said my thoughts in the Pipcast. If you go over to Kato Genesis's channel, you can subscribe to him and listen to the Pipcast, which is every other week. New episode out on Sunday. We're going to be recording that tomorrow. And, yeah. We talked about Halo, and I gave my thoughts on it in full. But stuff would be my opinion right now. Dakota says, what's your favourite weapons to use? I like the explosive Gatling, the melee. I mean, if you're talking about 76, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm really not too certain. I mean, unarmed is so powerful. Automatics are pretty good. But most of the stuff that's really powerful in this game doesn't suit me too much as a player. So I'm always just a bit versatile with it all. Even more so in this game than in others. Nicholas says, I bet you Sarge has a beast of a PC, probably has an RTX or something in there. I have a GTX 1080 Ti. Yeah, I splashed out and spent a lot of money on this thing. I've got a ridiculous amount of RAM and stuff. Like, I bought this for YouTube. It was like, okay, this is basically going to be a business expense, and I've just been upgrading it with YouTube money, because before I went full-time, I was like, I want to just make sure this is going to work out well, and last me quite a while. Because the last thing I wanted was to, like, start doing YouTube full-time, then have, like, problems with my computer. Because that would be a nightmare. Quite obviously. You want to die, buddy? Thank you. And David, welcome to the stream. It is going alright. Good news, no injuries since last time. That's very good. And Anonymous just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know. And Kevin Mann said, why not survival? You get way more XP. Because I keep doing stuff like this where I just stop walking around. I will get more XP. It's not like tons more. It's only like 5% more or something. So I'm not too worried about it. There's no fast travelling. I'd lose a bunch of aid and stuff when I die, when like there's gonna be someone who shoots me during the stream if I do survival. All that stuff. Twan says, can I tell a Skyrim joke? Yeah, you're allowed to, that's fine. Zero Video says, thoughts on the new COD? I don't really have any thoughts on it. I don't pay much attention to Call of Duty anymore. Apparently it's going to be like hyper-realistic or whatever. But I don't know, I really don't have much of an opinion. I have not kept up with it at all, I'm afraid. And Why wasn't Vijit at the party? He had to be elsewhere. Why am I... There's been so many elsewhere jokes I've seen recently, and I don't know why. Like, it's been a ridiculous number of them. Like, it's kind of crazy just how many there are. And Pete Moss has turned up just to say boring and bye. Alright, buddy. Bye. Torrin says he thinks he's done glitches by mistake. I think the game still glitches because I get multiple stuff I can't drop. That's not too good. I know there was a bit of an issue with... Oh, minigun. With whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm forgetting my name. Throwing knives. Okay, level 35. I'm not going to worry about it. With throwing knives, and when you pick them up after you've thrown them, they count as like different types of throwing knives, and there was a whole palaver about that. It was a whole thing. And Dakota says, how do you not get bored? I just PvP when I get bored. I just prefer exploring. Like, I'm not a big PvP person unless it is like a proper full-on PvP mode. So it's like, I like adventure mode, and I really like Nuclear Winter, but I'm not a huge fan of survival on these characters, where I'll just like lose tons and tons of aid items and stuff. Especially when like people can just wander about with like their 2-shot explosive miniguns and tear me to shreds. Like, I'm not fussed about that too much. Kevin says, no, it's actually a lot more, but true. Sarge, I play a game called Surviving Mars and I found a Fallout 1 reference for water chip intended if your colony was mistakenly sent to somewhere in Southern California. Yeah, you posted about in Kato's Discord, didn't you? Twan, why doesn't Jarl Elsif have any friends? Because she lives in solitude. Now that's a better one. That's one I actually don't think I've heard before. So well done. Beckley Mine Exhibit. Alright. Which divine was the most forgetful? Ta lost. And Dark Assassin says, yay, Rage Souls. Rage Souls? I'm lost here. Maybe because of a new ESO expansion. Quite possibly, yeah. Because it was, Elsewhere has just popped up, hasn't it? So yeah, although that's... Oh man, that trailer for Elsewhere was so damn good. Like, I don't play ESO, and I don't really have too much of an interest. I gave it a try, but wasn't, like, fully sold on it. But yeah, man, that trailer was sweet. It really, really was. I got multiple keys I can't drop is what I got. Oh, don't worry about keys. They don't take up weight or anything, do they? Yeah, you will just pick up multiple keys. That's just a thing. Yes, he liked my joke, yes. Dakota says, well, that's what I do when I PvP. I use explosive shotgun or Gatling or OP hammer or fire axe. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like too much about PvP, is you basically need the OP stuff if you want to kill people in survival mode just really easily. Which, I don't like that too much. That's why I like Nuclear Winter, because at least everyone starts out on similar footing, if not identical. Oh, it's a bloatfly, okay. For a split second, I thought that was not a Scorch Beast, a Brad Scorpion, and I got worried. Yeah. Okay, I've just backed up into something. Cool, let's duck a little bit further away. It's a nice silent weapon. It's helping out a fair amount with... Wow, there are so many of them right there. Let's just try and explodify them a bit. Okay, hold up. I'm just going to try and deal with some of these nasties, because look at how many bloatflies there are. It's ridiculous. This is crazy. Like, we do not need this many bloatflies. Like, this is really way too many bloatflies. And, shotgun stucks. Oh, I just got Corpse Flower Starman. I don't know why, but I just got it, apparently. Okay, let's just back up, and fire, fire. I've got Swamp Gas, that's not particularly nice. What's your best leveling loop? Well, Nuclear Winter now, to be honest. Nuclear Winter is like the best way to level up new characters. To the point of I was tempted to do Nuclear Winter livestream. But you see how difficult a time I'm having keeping up with chat just like this. Like, trying to keep up with chat during Nuclear Winter, it just didn't work too well last time. Okay. Have you ever done a drunk stream? I've got beer right next to me right now. Like, I've been slightly tipsy during streams, and I've done a lot of drunk recording, it's just no one's noticed. But I don't really do, I haven't done like a specific, oh, I'm gonna drink while this happens stream. I've been tempted to do it, but I just haven't. Like, if there was a high demand for it, I probably would. Anyway, I'm also going to turn my light on, because it's getting dark now all of a sudden. And Dakota has max caps, so I don't care if I lose caps. Yeah, hold up. Just do that. Alright, there we go. Did someone build that right in front of me whilst I wasn't looking? Like, I could have sworn that wasn't there a second ago. Okay, someone has... Maybe it was there before. Regardless, quickly, what's the chat? My mate, I'm sorry. Sarge, I got a good joke for you. When do an M1 Garand and a microwave have in common? They both go ping when they're done. Okay, I get that, at least. Best leveling loop answer that. Explosive shotguns are kind of bad, but there's definitely a person here, isn't there? I thought I just saw movement. Just gonna salute. Sarge, you seem like a fun person to hang out with. I am not. Like, I don't hang out with people very often, so I'm not too good at it. I'm very good at kind of hogging the conversation when need be, or either being completely silent, which makes me quite good for YouTube. Not good in person, I don't find. Or at least I don't think. I don't know if people actually complain about me. And people do get on with me quite well, but I am somewhat antisocial, I'm afraid. So, bit of a mixed bag, I'm afraid. And always remember that the YouTube side of people, like me, who just you see on camera, is not the only side of a person. It's always worth keeping that in mind. Because I could be a terrible person. I could be, and you could think, oh, Sarge seems nice, he reads out chat messages, he must be a perfect person. And I could be, there could be like dead kittens off camera for all you know. Always, like, take things with a pinch and remember it's only a small part of the person you're seeing. Take a shot every time you kill an enemy or an item breaks. I mean, the killing the enemy part would be a bit excessive. And the only thing I have to take shots of right now is Absinthe. Oh, it's a Kado. Bring your $10 in. And whoa, who's this? You know who it is, Kado. You just missed the Pipcast plug as well. I was telling them to listen to the Pipcast. Which, if you're not already listening to it, just click on Kado's icon right there. And, whatchamacallit, it will take you to his channel, which you should subscribe to if you aren't already. Because the Pipcast, and also he does have a whole bunch of Fallout 76 guides, which he's not covering the game anymore, but he does have a bunch of guides, which I have to actually link people to in my comments sometimes, because they ask, like, oh, how do you get this thing? And I'm just like, no, Kado's already done it, just watch his channel already. Okay, I thought I saw a quest marker. I think I'm seeing things, so I do apologise. And we get a what's up, Katos. And Twan is psychosocial getter. Is that referencing Slipknot? Is that why you've said it that way? Possibly. Okay, let's have a couple of waters. Deal with our hydration. And now let's just wander into town, I guess, because, oh, yeah, we want to find more of these things to shoot. Pipcast good. Yep. If there was dead kittens, I'd kill you, lol. Yeah, I should clarify. I don't have dead kittens or anything. Animal cruelty, not a good thing. Don't do it, people. But, yeah, it's... I always like to, when people do go a bit like, oh, this person online seems perfect, always just remember that you only ever see, like, a side of a person in videos, generally. Like, that's a thing. The part 1 of, whatchamacallit, my base building, camp building thing video I did, had, like, a tiny, tiny bit of me being angry in it, where you hear me, like, thumping on the keyboard and stuff. And that's, like, a completely different side of me that doesn't normally get shown on camera. Like, Angry Sarge is a horrible, horrible person. So, there's different sides of people. Judge people accordingly. And what legendaries are you looking for, Bad Company? On this character, not really anything right now. It's just I'm taking whatever I can find. But when there's a level 40 Robo-Brain legendary there, then I'm going to deal with them accordingly. Let's just try and throw some mines down and hope it tries to come up. Hey, come on. Come on. Try. Okay, it can't get up the stairs, can it? Yes, it's Slipknot. Corey Taylor is the nicest down-to-earth person I've ever met. Oh, there we go. That's one mine. Let's try. Wait, where'd the other Robo-Brain go? I don't know. Yeah. Investing in conversation I had with him. Oh, you've talked to the guy. That's quite nice. Like, yeah, I've seen him on QI where he seemed like a relatively nice person. But yeah, it's always good to hear that people are just nice, especially when they're somewhat famous. Okay, let's just try and kill this thing here. Let's just, you know what, let's just punch it a bit, because that doesn't do much damage, actually. Ow. Okay, let's actually not do that. Instead, okay, let's kill that Protectron, duck round here, reload, plasma grenade, that'll do it. Okay, the smoke is actually helping them, but oh! That did it! I threw too many grenades there. Still, that was a legendary. What did they have? Troubleshooter's War Drum. That... Legendary robots explode. Legendary robots explode. Okay. Hold up, I missed that. Oh no, that's just Twan's comment. I'm reading again. Yeah. And Corey Taylor apparently seems like a nice guy, which is very nice to hear. Nicholas asking, Kato and Sarge, do either of you have a girlfriend? No, I do not believe so. Well, we both spend our times staring at computer screens, because apparently that's so much better. And Dark Assassin, when I started 76, I ran into a legendary glowing death claw at level 5. That's quite nasty. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, I didn't even mean to pick that one up. Okay, short laser rifle, level 35, I don't want that. You know what, I'm just going to pop this troubleshooter's thingy in here. And you know what, the salvage assaultron head, why do I still have that? Those things suck. Okay, we'll get rid of both of those. And we're getting a bunch of rips and Fs. And Gastolfic was hoping that Bethesda would add freezing legendaries and plasma infused. I mean, there's still room for them to add. It's the nice thing about it being a evolving world kind of game, so they can add in other legendaries if need be. But I think that the sheer amount of variation so far, it's not too essential for them to add more stuff. Although there are plenty of things that would be nice. And... oh wait, I literally just read that message, and then it's a bunch of wows and Fs and rips. Okay, there is an iBot. Or there was an iBot. Dakota says, is it worth full-time YouTubing on console around how much money do you make per vid? Oh, I'm going to say straight away, no, it is not worth full-time on YouTube. Like, if you want to go full-time on YouTube, properly look into it and look into the numbers. Like, I've just had one of my best months on YouTube, and hourly, I'm not making anywhere near as much as I would with a regular job. That's just the way it is. Like, I'm probably one of the smallest channels you'll see doing full-time, because I live really, really, really poor. Like, it is not something you want to step into, or even think that you're going to do. Like, when I started up YouTube, I thought to myself, oh, this is cool, I might be able to make some money to pay for the odd new game I buy. And this was back when I bought, like, well, actually I still do buy, like, 1 or 2 new games a year, generally. So for me, it was like, oh, cool, a bit of extra cash, that'd be nice, that means I can buy games, isn't that cool? And I just happened to do fairly well with it, so I ended up going full-time when I saw that I could reduce how much money I'm spending and stuff enough, and have all of that good stuff. Like, I have so many different things which people often class as, like, essential purchases, which I don't do. Like, I've got rid of a smartphone, I eliminate basically all contracts and stuff, I don't go out, like, almost ever, I'll wander into town, I won't do any events or anything, and I don't hang out with friends, don't have a girlfriend, which we've established, saves a lot of money. It's just, yeah, don't look at YouTube as a full-time career unless you've fully researched it, have done a channel for years purely for fun, and then have the good numbers coming in. You could always scrap it for script. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Not with that weapon, but I will scrap a few things at some point, because I think I've got, like, yeah, this suppressor ski sword I'm going to script down. And this pipe revolver I don't need. Yeah, that's not actually going to help me. Double barrel shotgun we keep. Yeah, the rest of that we keep. Double XP, whoop whoop. Making money. Yeah, as Kato says, it took Kato 2 years to make any. That's the thing as well, Kato's like not doing full-time as well, despite him being a bigger channel than I am, because like the whims of YouTube I mean, if you're not, like, right now covering something that has enough people interested in wanting to watch at a specific time, then money just decreases. Like, I know full well that I'm on the up at the moment, but very soon I'll be back on the downward slope and start losing money. It's weird. Sard, can I get your best bruh? Bruh? Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Wait, it's bro, isn't it? Oh well. I still feel like it's slow leveling. Yeah, it's not, like, super fast or anything. Like, I still think Nuclear Winter is probably your best bet right now, especially if you are a low level, because the Nuclear Winter XP gives you, like, a lot of XP compared to, like, killing basic early enemies. If you're, like, level 100 and something and you're doing, like, Scorch Beast Queen Raid, then maybe it's not as much, but yeah. Nuclear Winter if you want to level up. And, hold up. June says, what do you mean not having a girlfriend saves a lot of money? Well, you're not spending money on a second person. If you're in a relationship, it's nice to be able to, like, treat the other person to stuff sometimes. Or, like, oh, we'll get a meal together, let's just get pizza and chill in bed for the whole day. Just kind of the odd occasion like that, you don't have if you're single. Because instead you're alone. And just lie in bed. All alone. Just crying yourself to sleep. And it's much cheaper. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, the few times I've been in relationships as well, I've always wanted to, like, spoil the person I'm with. Oi! Bugger off. So it always costs a bit of cash. Which, obviously, costs money, because that is what cash is. Oh, missed that shot. Reload, 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 reload. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, how'd I miss? Okay, that car's about to blow up. Let's just kill that one. Oh, I don't have Enforcer, do I? That's no point me doing that. Let's do that instead, and then that. Reload. Jump up on here. Then that's you. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so like I got 70 XP for killing a ghoul that's a similar level to me. Nuclear Winter I tend to get like between 1 and 3,000 XP per match, which is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes odd. So there's a bit of a mix-up. Bruh. Kato fricked up on something. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Chat's going by quite fast. Okay, Bradley asked where I'm from. England, southeast from Hastings. Which is a place practically no one knows about. Twan says, so there is the awesome Fallout 76 channel. It's called Bad Comedy Sarge or something. Everyone should really check it out and subscribe. Thanks, Twan. Dakota says, thank you, you're really cool. I think I've been subbed since around 9 or 10k subs. Channel is still growing and it will get bigger. Have faith. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do think the channel will still keep growing, but it's just a case of... in terms of the monetary side of things, views matter more than growth. Than subs, sorry. Growth is always something you want. So it's like, if you have just like a quiet month where you're not posting stuff that isn't too topical or relevant or just doesn't get picked up by the algorithm, then you'll make a lot less money than if you get a lucky month where you get stuff picked up by the algorithm and you've got lots of topical stuff to cover and so on and so forth. Hence, like Nuclear Winter and E3, I got huge view and revenue spike from that because it was topical. Fallout 76 with the free trial as well, that game, like, I think that almost quadrupled the number of views on my beginner's guide. So yeah, it's been crazy. Hold up. I need to drink and then I'll read them all. Blame Lewis? Oh, Blame Lewis. Blame Louis? Blame Louis. Blame Louis. Double XP from today until Tuesday. Yep, that's why we're doing a live stream today. We'll probably do on Monday, and I'm considering one Sunday as well, but I'm not certain on that. June says, yeah, but it's mutual. The guy should do it, and the girl should do it. If the girl doesn't do it, she's a gold digger, and you should drop her off a bridge. A bit violent, maybe. But no, I remember one time, like, I don't go, like, all in on, like, oh, no, madam, you should not buy anything for me or spend any money. Yeah, there should always be a bit of a balance. But it's, like, I like to know that the other person isn't spending lots of money on me, and I like to be able to spend a little bit on them. Which is, oh, breach and clear is happening. Which is probably a bit hypocritical, I suppose, in some sense. But, yeah. And yes, I play on PC, which is what Josh was asking. Pardon me. Oh dear, Twan. That's bad to hear. Good kill, Arthur Morgan would be proud, thank you. June says... Oh wait, I've read that one, cool. Kevin... Oi! Kevin, keep the language appropriate, to be fair. That's not the worst thing, but I don't feel like I can read that out. Today is West Virginia Day, guys. My whole state is celebrating me getting drunk and doing stupid stuff. That is good to hear. Or at least for West Virginia Day stuff. Try not to do anything too ridiculously stupid. Okay, these enemies are actually going to be a bit of a pain. But we can just stealth shoot them a lot. And that'll make things go a lot better. Oh, I panic shot there. Okay. There's a bunch of them down, back into hidden. And Russian Chef says, "Hi guys, I am not Russian." Alright, Russian, you're not Russian. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, there's another player there. That's what's going on. Okay, another player's just showed up, and I want to see if... How much damage is... Oh, it's like not any bit of damage. Okay, evacuate to a safe distance. Oh, it's also telling me to open a miner's locker, which I don't need to worry about right now, game. Oh, Fang, nice. That's a great headset I use for blue collared one. Oh, yeah, this is my headset. Voila. I got it because it was on sale. That's pretty much it. Okay, that person's being invisible. I don't actually want any of the stuff in here, so we're just going to overlook. I'm going to read the chat and stuff like that. Best lower level melee weapons. You get a guitar sword that's like level 15 near the Sickleman Shack, I know that. I tend to go with a machete though, which can just be added like the spiked thing onto it, and that's really good right at the start. June says Deft Hammer, always a decent one. Dakota says, ask people to share your vids on their Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. I do occasionally ask people to share, but it's something that people rarely ever do. Just because, like, people are like, no, I don't want to, and fair enough, I don't share that many videos. I'm not going to blame people for it, but yeah. Sharing videos is like a huge part to getting growth. It's like, that is one of the best things people can do. Like, I need to, like, plug a lot more stuff recently, or I need to start doing it a lot more, is what I'm trying to say. Man, there's just a lot of these things right here, which is not too helpful. And yeah, one of the things I need to start doing is being like, hey, you can support me on Patreon, or if you want to do a free way of supporting me, you can just share this video. Because, like, I'm happy saying stuff like that as well. Because then it also shows it as like, hey, it'd be cool if you can spend money on the channel, but that's not realistic for a lot of people. So instead, consider just, like, telling people about the channel. Okay, there we go. Board. Don't underestimate the board. I haven't even used the board in the game, I don't think. Is it actually any good at all? Twan says has like 7 followers on Twitter and don't have Facebook or Instagram, so it wouldn't be any help. That's another thing as well. Like, when you do share stuff, it's like, how many people are actually going to pay attention to it? Like, it's never going to be millions and millions and millions. But, okay, let's just try and throw a grenade out there and hope for the best. Hoping for the best didn't work well enough. These enemies are a bit of a pain. And I've had some armor break as well, which is really bad. Because I can't repair armor on this character. Oh, no. Stabby. Stabby. Bad. Bad stabby. Okay, that one's dead. I've got more stuff from them. Ow! Don't shoot me there. Kevin, I think, is in a good relationship from the snippets I'm reading whilst shooting this mole miner in the head. I was like, oh, this would be a nice casual little thing to... casual little event to do whilst reading the chat. And now it's turned into absolute mental chaos. Because these things just... Oh, I picked up that one I didn't need to. Come on! Okay, you know what? Let's just pop you with this a bit. Because I'm pretty sure this weapon is going to break pretty soon. Anyway. Oh. Alright, that worked. And Dan's got to go now. Thank you for tuning in. Sarge, what could be better? A stream with you, a zoot, and a strong drink. Wait, a zoot? What's a zoot? Is that something bad? Am I supposed to say that word? I don't know. I've never heard of zoot before, I don't think. Ow! Bad level 30 supervisor who's much stronger than I am. Stop being much stronger than me. And this other person, Anders, you're level 88. Why aren't you dealing with these people for me? Come on, Anders. And look, someone else is showing up here as well. Oh, and I'm getting sniped. Oh, sweet, reached level 25. Good, good. Yeah, we're going to get a whole bunch of rewards from this, and perfect. Okay, some red away. Ooh, fat man. I'm not over carry capacity. That's quite amazing. And Russian, I'm playing on PC. Okay, I can chill for a minute. Maybe do some more collaborations with different channels. I do want to do that at some point, and I definitely need to do that. Nicholas says, is Kato still here? You can message him in the Discord. Not. He's playing on PC. I use a board to kill Scorched. Level 1 to 5. I'm just here rooting for you. Thank you, Kevin. And Russian suggested, nice. What's my build? This is the Scavenger at the moment. We'll actually go into the build because I've got a perk card pack to get open. And all mystery meat. Travel agent, which I can't use it, but still good to have. Cool. Those could have been better. Yeah, we're high luck, and I have a focus on stuff like luck of a draw, because this is a character who can't use workbenches or do any trading, so it's whatever I pick up. Oh, okay. Marijuana. No, that would not make a good stream. Me being high would not be good. Me drunk, that's alright, but me high, no. And I do need a lever rifle. That would be lovely, but I've only just hit level 25, and I think that's the lowest level for them, or is it 30? I think they're multiples of 5, I can't remember. Sarge, when Watchdog Legion come out, try playing it IRL. Nope. Bienzo, welcome to the stream. You're going to do all the story scavenging. I'm not doing story... Oh, if you mean for the challenge run as a whole, I ideally want to be able to, like, nuke the Queen and do all of that on both the Melee Madness character and on the Scavenger character here, but I'm not certain if I'll actually end up doing it. It depends on how long the run goes for. Although it has picked up... Oh wait, that's for Anders person. It has picked up views and stuff recently, so it's certainly possible that I can stick with it. I just have to actually enjoy it a reasonable amount as well, which I still am, especially with being able to live stream bits. Because grinding levels whilst talking to myself, not a lot of fun. Grinding levels whilst talking to all of you lovely people, much better. And June says, I only said one of those words. Okay. Darth Spain is suffering with the difficulty of that as well. And Twan says they're fun when high or stoned, but it's legal here in the Netherlands. Yeah, it's still not legal in the UK, which honestly I think is a bit weird, because a lot of people here use marijuana. Like, it's not an uncommon thing here at all. But it's like, oh no, can't be doing that, that's illegal. And I do see, like, I follow the local police on Twitter. I do see them like, oh, we busted another drug dealer, we busted another drug dealer. It's like every week or two they bust another huge drug dealer. But everyone's still got drugs. Because apparently just everyone is using all of the time. Gastothic, have you done Fire Breathers? Looking to buy a Fireman Breathers outfit. I mean, I've done it on my main. I have no idea what I've done on this. I've got 5 different characters I juggle between. Dakota says, I shared and had one of my friends share it that has a lot of friends. Oh, thank you. You're talking about content. That's very nice. Carson, I'm playing on PC. Why is everyone asking, like, 2 minutes apart from each other? I'm playing on PC. That's why it's all pure review and stuff. Yeah, I play on PC. Russian says, do you know average betas? No, never heard of them, I'm afraid. Jude says, goddamn weaklings. I mean, what could be a better night in with a stream, marijuana, and something to drink? Yeah. To be honest, I'm not even sure if... I'm probably allowed to talk about drugs on the stream, as long as I never say anything incriminating. But no, I had a friend who said he much preferred getting high than getting drunk. Because, I mean, there's like health, not benefits necessarily, but arguably not as bad health-wise. But also he just said it was always cheaper for him. So it was just better for him overall, because he was spending less money to have a good time. Sarge, you ever been to America? No. I don't think so. Apparently, like, when I was a baby or stupidly young, like, when I was younger, I went to different countries. But I can't remember very far back anyway. So I've really not got any memories of being in different countries. So... Oh! Missile! Incoming! That's quite nasty. Let's back up a bit. Have the explosions go there. Gustofix says, I'll pay 1,000 caps for Fire Breather suit. If you're in my Discord server, there are trade channels for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So you can probably get it there, because I'm sure plenty of people have it. Because it's not, like, super uncommon or anything. Darth Bane says, Fallout 76 has come a long way. It's just better than when it launched. Yeah, it's better than it's launched. Nicholas just says, come on over. Yeah, mate. If you give me like $500,000 or whatever, then I'll happily just take a trip over to America. I'd be fine with that. Yeah, I might go to America one day. I mean, it'll probably happen, but not anytime soon, I reckon. Oh, I've just remembered I need to drop some armor, which is broken. Oh, some of my armor's breaking. Okay, the troubleshooter's metal chest piece. I'm going to equip that as soon as this other one breaks, aren't I? We got some O's there. Twan says, yeah, with some of the medications I take, I can't drink alcohol, but can smoke weed. Yeah. I was thinking, it also doesn't seem to clash with as much stuff, which is nice. Ooh, nice. Pop, pop, pop. And kill you. Oh, not quite. Now? Yeah. That was one shot off. Got any tips on leveling fast? Nuclear Winter. Right now, if you're a low level, Nuclear Winter's the best way. Otherwise, just try and kill lots of stuff really quickly. Especially on the extra XP weekend we're having right now, which has just started. Both is where it's at. Darth Bane says, I meant it's way better than when it launched. Oh, okay. Yeah, missing out that one word was just like, yes. Yeah, it is nice that it is so much better now. Because it makes it a lot more fun to cover, a lot more fun to play, and just a better game in general. I mean, if it had just been abandoned at launch, that would have been horrible. But now it's pretty decent. Kevin says, I just built a PC last month. Should I buy the PC version or just keep playing the Xbox version? I am level 39. Depends what you prefer playing on. And also, I suppose, who you've got people to play on with. Those words were all muddled up. But yeah, what friends you've got on what platforms. Like, I'd say probably don't worry about buying it on PC, because it is still just the same game. And if you're enjoying it on Xbox, then just stick with it. But maybe keep an eye on if there's, like, I don't know if it still is on sale, but it was on sale recently. Keep an eye on if it goes on sale really cheap. If you do want to switch over, then maybe you can pick it up whilst it's cheap on sale. Because, I mean, you can still definitely play through all the beginning and do all the leveling and stuff. But, I don't know. The choice is yours. Okay, down to... Oh, got 100 shots left. Russian says, how do you feel about Bethesda adding NPCs to 76? I think it's a good move. I'm glad they're doing it as year 2 content as opposed to straight away. I actually like that whole story element, personally. Although I know lots of people have just been like, why aren't NPCs in already? You should have just done it at launch. I much prefer it and think it makes more sense from like a lore standpoint and all of that. That people show up after the region's already got a bunch of Vault Dwellers who have just come out and started killing tons of dangerous creatures like I'm doing right now. It kind of makes sense and works with the whole world and what we've all been doing for the past year. Like, I'm all for that. And some people are saying, Darth Bane, so it's double XP weekend? Yes, I think it started right now. Or at least I hope it has. Because this is when it's supposed to start, at least. And it goes through until the 24th. Like, midday on the 24th, I think. Although, I'm not sure what time zone midday. So it could be any time, really. Can you sing a song for us, Sarge? Not very well. My singing voice is terrible. It's got progressively worse as the years have gone on. Like, as a teenager, I could sing relatively well. Like, I say relatively well. I got told I had the voice of an angel at one point, but nowadays, I cannot sing well. Kevon has 0 PC friends. That sucks. Once again, join my Discord server. There are always PC players playing, it seems. And we've got a decent number of Xbox as well. And a few PS4 players too now, which is kind of nice to see. Gustofix says, need raiders in Fallout 76. They'll be coming with Wastelanders. Darth Bane, PC is the only way to go. I got it for $25 for my son. Also, too many friends will lag your game. Oh, is that the friends list thing? I have heard something about that in the Xbox thing. I don't. Does it happen on PC and PS4 as well? I know I've definitely heard about it from an Xbox person, but I also don't know how widespread an issue it is. Okay. Oh, there's a missile launcher there, which I do not have the weight to pick up, especially with only one missile for it. Okay. I agree. Sing some Black Sabbath. I have no friends that need Raiders. PC is the only way to go. Latchy, welcome to the game. I bought the game at launch and ended up uninstalling it. Your starter guide came up in my suggestion 2 days ago and I decided to reinstall the game. So far I've been having way more fun with the game. That is very good to hear. Like, I've heard from a lot of people just like, oh, I'm having a ton of fun with the game now, after I didn't enjoy it for ages. Because, yeah, it has got a lot better. Okay, I'm also going to pick up that missile launcher right now, just to fire it once at these people. I've also got a Fat Man, haven't I? Man, I've got a Fat Man. Which I really don't need. Oi! Who's trying to blow up my ghouls? Oh, we got a super mutant over there. Okay, let's drop that missile launcher. And then just maybe try and poke a few shots in here and there.
Nice try.
Oh, by a few shots, I mean, there we go. Try and actually kill the creatures. Perfect. Okay. Let's just back up for a second so I can drink and talk. Is it double XP for Nuclear Winter? I don't think so, I'm afraid. Double XP for US Central Time is up, it's under status effects. Oh, is it actually under the effects? That's quite good then, if so. Yeah, double XP, gain twice the amount of XP. That's pretty good. In which case you can probably check on Nuclear Winter if that shows up, but I've only heard that it's for Adventure and Survival mode. It could probably be much higher level, but I started at Christmas. Yeah, the early days were really went to level, because like a whole bunch of enemies gave more XP, and the White Springs was just all of the XP was there, just all of it. People were constantly nuking it, killing ghouls, and getting just like hundreds upon hundreds of XP per one. And oh, Fire Breather's Prayer. Oh wait, I don't need to actually worry about that. Wait, let's just no. Okay, I want everyone to note that I'm not using the bench. I just tried to jump, and it also put me onto that. Okay, Snownose 44. Hold up. It's a big issue for streamers due to Noxon both did videos on it. Wait, is this for too many friends? Okay, my friends list is... Oh, I got a fair few people online right now. Okay, Kato is, yeah, in Nuclear Winter. That's probably his squad right now. But yeah, I've not got... Oh, there's a person. I've not got, like, millions of friends on the friends list or anything, so it's not too terrible for me, and obviously doesn't show up as much of an issue. Sarja hypothetical for you, would you live in pre-war America in the Fallout universe? I'd rather not, because then I'd end up living in post-war America in the Fallout universe, which is kind of nasty. It's this, what we're doing right now. So, maybe not worry about it. And you've got free... Okay, Kevon, do you play on Xbox, PS4 and PC? June says, yes, I would, because death by nuclear war is the ultimate desire. And everyone's saying they would. Man, all of you just... Do you want to get nuked? That seems like not a great thing to desire. Like, I'm personally at the point in my life where I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll try and stay alive for a while. That seems quite good. Alright, all of that. Perfect. Zach said, I grinded from like level 20 to 50 in 2 nights from White Springs before the XP nerf. Yeah, a lot of people went for like huge XP grinds. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't do more of it, because now, I mean, my main character's like 195 or something right now, which is still decent, but there was so much XP on gain in like the early days. It was so crazy. Alan asks, are you allowed to scrap items? I'm not scrapping items, because I'd still class that as using the workbench. Even just then, where I accidentally went onto the workbench for a second because I jumped when I was looking at the thing. That even, I'm like, bit iffy about. But no scrapping or anything. It's just, the stuff's gone, you drop it. Oh, there's a bunch of super mutants down here. I actually should be paying attention to what these guys have ammo-wise. Not ammo-wise, weapon-wise. Because killing them would be a good idea. And that guy at the back, I think... Did he have a missile launcher? I saw someone walking funny. Oh no, he's just got a pipe rifle of some sort. It's not too bad. Look at all the shots. I really like the blind firing they do, when they're not certain whether you are, but they know the general direction. Gastorfix says, what about a game mode where you play the AI enemies in adventure mode? Every time you die, you could be a random creature. Kind of nice in theory, but I'm not sure how well it could really be implemented. Like, the only game I've seen anything like that work well in was Lord of the Rings. I can't even remember what the name of the game was. It was a Lord of the Rings game for PS2, though, which had it where after you'd done the main playthrough, you could go through and do a bunch of battles as, like, Sauron's forces, which was really quite cool. That worked particularly well in that one game. Woo, nihilistic, says June. Okay, level 22. Oh, man. There's one closer. There's one closer. I'm still in caution. So I really should just try and pace my shots a bit. And back up, back up, back up, back up. Boom, boom. Okay, now we're getting noticed. What? Where are we? Okay, you're there. I'm just going to try and... Nope. Try and shoot you in the head a bunch with this weapon. And that should deal enough damage to get you killed. There we go. Perfect. And Kevin's headed back to work, says, good luck, mate. Thanks for tuning into the stream, Kevin. Good to have you here. And chatting for a bit. Okay, reload all the weapons. Yet friends list being added automatically-ish lags the game really bad. Okay. Carson, I got the game one day... I got the game day one, got level 8, didn't like it, then got back into it. Yeah, because a lot of people have done that as well. There's a lot of people in, like, the low mid-ish levels still. Dakota, no idea about that nuke glitch. And Lord of the Rings Third Age, thank you very much, Hamada. That's the game I was on about. Yeah, that worked quite well. And these weapons, yeah, they're level 20 odd. But they're all pipe weapons now, which aren't that great. And you need a disease cure or antibiotics. I've only got swamp gas for 8 more minutes, and I don't need the charisma. Yeah, I let a lot of diseases just run their course, because they're not affecting me in any noticeable way half the time. That way I save up on disease cures for when I really need them. Okay, let's run up here, because there should be... Oh no. Oh, there it is, performance key. I thought it was somewhere I opened with the key, but no, it is just a key. I pick up here. Not having work on a Thursday feels great. That's very, very nice. I was going to say not having work on a Thursday, yeah, that's a good feeling. I suppose I'm technically working right now, but my job is fun. So having work on a Thursday for me is great. Tuan hasn't slept for about 27 hours or something, lol. Should probably go and get some sleep if you can. Yeah, your body's going to need that. S, I can't pronounce your last name, I'm afraid, says, what are you drinking? Water. It's in an old bottle of, like, squash. Like, an old squash bottle. So I'm just drinking water at the moment. You see it's clear. You can see the colour change and everything there. June says, on Friday, but I'm finding a job, though, because cash is limited. Yep. Gato's just found an ultrasight rifle from the terminal. So he's experimenting with Hacker now in Nuclear Winter. Like, ultrasight laser or what? And Nicholas, no, I'm not buying Surviving Mars. I don't have $30 spare. And Twan says, I'll go to bed in about an hour. Okay, go to bed in about an hour then. I'm perfectly accepting of that. And, come on, there we go. Getting a little bit stuck due to uneven terrain. Sarge drinks squash confirmed. I do, actually, when I go into town, I buy, like, these bottles of orange squash. Which is, like, that size compared to my head, because everyone knows how big my head is, yeah. No, they're just about that size. And they're like 50p or 35p or something. So I buy those when I head into town, and I do drink squash then. But mostly, I just drink water. Ultrasight auto laser rifle, says Kado. That's got to be fairly decent. Ultrasight is good, but Tesla is OP. Tesla might be OP, but minigun is ultra OP. Like, okay, actually, I can probably show it off here. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But yeah, Nelsar, Kado, and I were playing with yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before, I think. Probably yesterday, to be fair. And all three of the rest of us died. Nelsub was left alone with a minigun, because the minigun person had just killed me, and I was like, they're on me, they're on me. Nelsub then wiped out their squad. Very well done. And then after that, he picked up the minigun, and ended up getting 16 kills that match, and coming first place after all of the rest of us had died. So minigun is ridiculously good. Like, it's beastly. S says, first time YouTube replied my question. Thanks. No worries. I always try and read the chat wherever I can. I don't always succeed, especially when there's stuff going on. But it's good to have. Because I watch a lot of like streams and stuff, and I always get a bit annoyed when like none of the chat messages get read. Like, I totally get that not everyone's going to be read. Like, some will just be missed. Others don't always need replies. Like, Nicholas right now is asking Kado questions, so I'm not replying to them. But, yeah. It's always nice to have your questions read out, and shows the streamer is actually paying some attention. She says, make an extractor at the dirt track east of DC Island. Oh, Deathclaw Island. Oh, okay. Well, I can't on this character either, because there's no camps or workshops or anything. And that's nothing I need to worry about. Yeah, there's no, like, building or crafting or anything like that on this person. I was going to say on this guy, but she's a girl. That's not right. Darth Bane says, spray and pray, lol. Seems autoguns are the way to go for nuclear winter. Yeah, it's what I use. Like, you can tap 5 of them at range. Really high DPS is always good. It's that and the scope lever action rifle are the main weapons I go for. Obviously, you can get the fancy weapons from the hacker terminals or from elite AI enemies, but as general stuff, like you're looking at assault rifles or just any automatic rifles, really. And hello, Murgle. Can we get a meow? We got a meow. It was very quiet, though, so I'm not sure if you guys will have been able to hear it. But yeah, that's Murgle. She meows. We all love Murgle. And some people kill her, but those people are terrible, because look at her. She's got her own place. This is Murgle's coffee shack. Yeah. And Keda doesn't know the best place. Hold up. It was advice for someone in Cat. Okay, Twan says, one time during a school camp last year, I hadn't slept in 2 days and actually started hallucinating. Don't really remember what, but my friends were really worried. Yeah, if you don't sleep for too long, you'll have proper bad side effects. So getting a good amount of sleep is definitely necessary. Hamada says, I like the radium rifle in Nuclear Winter. I go back and forth with it. Like, it's definitely a decent weapon, and I'll pick it up, but I think I prefer some of the other .45 weapons just a little bit more. So I don't use it all that often. Oh, you're going to pop up next to me now, because you worked out where I am. Oh, or you're not. Just ran straight back down under there. Oi! Die. Yeah, I mean, the radiation damage is kind of nice as well. Especially if you only get to, like, attack them, have to run away, and can't finish off the person. So that means they've got health damage and rad damage to deal with. Which is kind of twice the nastiness. But I don't know, I prefer, like, submachine gun as an auto, or even the automatic combat rifle at times. And also the scoped lever action, obviously. And .45 is often in such high demand, because there are a bunch of good weapons that use it. Hey Kato, do you know if... oh, you're just asking about a glitch again. I mean, there's probably somewhere better to ask, to be honest. Because you keep asking on here, and none of us know. Like, I'd say check on a Discord or Reddit or something like that. It's probably your best bet for it. Oh, come on. I can't quite make this jump. Come on. Yes, there we go. Change to third person, you jump slightly higher. Sarge Pro Strats, which I was actually teaching Kato the other day in Nuclear Winter. How does Nuclear Winter make you level faster? You get XP at the end of a match for your adventure character. You get XP and caps at the end of it. So if you're a very low level, you'll only earn like 50 XP or something maybe in like a small fight. But in Nuclear Winter you can earn up to like maybe 3000 XP in a match, which is obviously quite a lot. Like I leveled up my 5th character from level 19 to level 24, I think it was, just by getting to Overseer rank 10 on Nuclear Winter. June's asking, anywhere I can get 5.56 ammo quickly? Crafting it, probably your best bet, to be fair. Crafting it, taking over the ammo station, as the main two ways for that stuff. You do get it from turrets, but they're not that prevalent in the game in any large places I can think of. Whew. Antoine says, if I were a weapon in Fallout, I would be the pipe gun. People use me for a bit, but then find something better and throw me away. That's quite sad. Why did I only read the sad one out about that? Oh, man. Okay, let's turn off the light. Let's try and work out where the enemies are. Because I don't see any enemies, but this place definitely looks dangerous. Let's also check if I've got... Man, I've got like one frag grenade. Okay, there we go. Recovered from swamp gas. That's why I don't use the disease cures. It had no negative effects on me, and just kind of kept going. Hello, just finished watching your camp building videos, and I really enjoyed them. Thank you very much. A Plant 94. I'm glad to hear that. Dakota says, got to go, maybe odds ever be in your favour. Thanks for tuning in, Dakota. And Connor, welcome to the stream. Just bought Fallout 76 after watching your vids. Oh, I hope you have a lot of fun with it, man. Like, have you actually got a chance to play it yet, or is it like you've literally just started, you literally just bought it? Because either way, I hope you're having fun. Or hope you're going to have fun. Actually, I hope both things. Both are hopes. Okay, let's just ping these guys a bit. Because... pop. Oh, you didn't go quite as far as I thought. Ah, I panicked at the end. Okay. Sarge, you ever played the original Fallouts before? Yes, I have. I've played not a lot of them, to be fair. But I played a reasonable amount of Fallout 1 and like a tiny bit of Fallout 2. Like, we're talking not much further than Temple of Trials. So I'm just not a huge fan of the original Fallouts, I'm afraid. Like, story-wise and stuff, all fine, but the actual gameplay, just not a huge into. Is there going to be a part 3 for camp building? Yes, probably tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Like, I did record all of that stuff in like one day a few weeks back, and I just decided to put it in as like a kind of, oh, I've not got anything to upload right now, let's just pop that on and see what it's like. And it's become a bit of a surprise hit, which I'm very happy to see. And, oh, Connor's down! You almost walked off the edge. Sorry. Connor's downloading it now. That is nice to hear. Hope you enjoy the early game. We've been talking about it so often that I might as well say, if you want to level up really fast, just play a bit of Nuclear Winter after you've done your initial like play session in adventure mode. And Brittany Roars, welcome to Brittany Roars? Is it Brittany Roars or Brittany Roars? I think it's going to be Brittany. I don't know. Regardless, just came back to 76 after the mess last year. Crazy how much fun I am having now compared to then. Yeah, the game is like so much better. And I am really, really glad for that. And I'm glad everyone else is saying it as well. Twan's getting cuddle buddy comments in here. Oh. And Torrens off to work. Says, have a good stream. I hope you have a good shift, mate. And it's not too crazy or anything for you. I'm sure the stream will be good. Because we got a shotgun. We got ghouls to shoot. This is perfect. What I really need to do is try and shoot them in the head, don't I? That's what you're supposed to do with them, isn't it? Shoot them in the head. I missed that second shot a bit. Oh, are you stuck, buddy? That's a shame. Because I'm not. I'm selling it in caution. Nice. Alright, that's all good. Have you heard about the Fallout 2 remake? There is a group redoing Fallout 2 with 3D graphics of Fallout 4. I had not heard about that. That's a cool thing, because I definitely think that's something they could do. Like, I see a lot on the internet, or even just, I'm pretty sure I've been asked it in streams and stuff before, people going, oh, do you think Bethesda's going to remake Fallout 3? And I don't see there being too much point. But doing a remake of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 in this kind of 3D world would make a lot of sense, and would be a pretty cool way for players to experience it. Obviously, you then get the trouble of lots of things were made specifically to be like the more pen and paper style that Fallout 1 and 2 abide by, but there's ways around it all, obviously. And Stephen Wall says, my boss is looking at me funny. Funny good way or funny bad way? If you're at work, maybe you're not supposed to be watching the stream. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but don't get fired for watching a stream at work. I don't want that. Nicholas, also there's another group redoing Fallout 1 on the Fallout New Vegas engine. Really? On the New Vegas engine? Although, I suppose if they've been doing it for a while, then yeah, it would make sense. I'd say if possible, it'd be great to do it on, like, to look as most recent as it can. Because these games play a lot better than Fallout 4 and Fallout... I'm forgetting the name of this one I'm playing right now, 76. Are just functionally, in terms of gameplay, a lot better than any of the previous ones. Which is all pretty good. Cool, that's all of them dead. Excellent. And also medics. And Sean says, hello from Ohio. Hello back. A plant says, during the free trial, I built a little cabin across the river near the Overseer camp. That's near where Kato has his camp. At least I think he's still got it there. Yeah, that's quite a popular spot now. It's nice because you get all of the new players showing up. It's just quite a friendly place to go. Carson says, do you normally stream? I hadn't for quite a while. I'd stopped for like a month or two, because it often isn't good for the channel in terms of analytics and stuff, but I'm redoing it a bit now because it seems to have picked up a bit more popularity, and I've got a bunch of leveling to do with a couple of challenge characters. Okay, Brittany Roars lets me know that it is Brittany Roars. And yeah, I'm already at level 30 and it's just all day consuming for me now. I mean, you've got to level 30, which is better than what we're doing right now. We're 25? Yeah, halfway through 25. So we've got like one level during the stream so far, which has been going on for... I don't know, my watch on me. Oh, I've got no idea how long I've been streaming for. But regardless, it's been a little while. I've only got a level. Okay, nothing to worry about there. After 600 plus hours of Fallout 76, I'm finally getting bored of it. T-Bobo, first off, welcome to the stream. And yeah, 600 plus hours, can definitely understand that. I think I'm at a similar amount. Hold up, I need to check this, because I don't believe that... Yeah, it says I've explored for 545 hours. But that's definitely not on this one character, and it seems to be too low for all of my characters combined, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it is only like 570 whatever hours. Especially if it doesn't count Nuclear Winter as well, which I've poured like 20-30 hours into now, probably. Oh man, there's a lot of comments from new people. Hello, all the people joining into the stream now as well. Little Scruff, welcome to the stream, says, love your vids, dudes, just started watching you too. That is very nice to hear. Thank you for the compliment on the videos. And Twiggy Zonkt says, evening Sarge, played Fallout 76 from release, my first online game experience. I gave it a go as played Fallout from its beginning, stuck with 76 and really like it. Also, your channel is great and stuff. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the modern Fallout experience. I do particularly like it when I hear people say like, oh yeah, I've been playing these games since like the really early days of Fallout and I still enjoy the modern stuff. Because I know a lot of the anti-76 stuff online is always just like, oh, why isn't it like the older games? So it's always nice to be reminded that there's people who played and enjoyed the older games who can also enjoy the newer games. Because they're different games for different things. Okay, let's actually push up here and just try and do a bit of combat. Although maybe we push it... No, oh, I don't know where I'm going. I do not know where I'm going. We'll go to Mount Blair at the end of the stream, I reckon. Why is there another fat man here? Like, that's the second one I found, and I don't have any mini nukes. I'm already keeping hold of one, which I probably don't need, but which I just kind of want to have. Around 112, says Henry. Hold up, I'm missing stuff. 1 second. Darth Bane internally screaming, stop passing up the fans and typewriters at all the screws. I'm leaving them for other people. If you're on my server right now, there's so much junk everywhere I've been. It's fine. Twan says, you have committed crimes against Skyrim, blah, 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 blah. About an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad. Dan Brown says, hey Sarge, hope you're well. This is the first of your streams I've managed to catch live. Hoped for the double XP this weekend. Well, good to have you here for the first of my streams you've managed to catch live. I just picked up some glue I don't need. Okay, yeah, I don't need any junk. So I'm just not picking it up, obviously. Because it's no help for this character. Yeah, good to have you on the stream. Steven says, why aren't you able to fix armor on the Scavenger? I'm not allowed to use workbenches or crafting stations or anything like that whatsoever. So yeah, my armor just breaks. I'm waiting to get the, it's not Luck of a Draw, it's Lucky Break. Yeah, Lucky Break perk. In order to be able to have armor repair itself when it gets struck. But I haven't quite got that far yet. And... Rowdirts says, oh yeah, that's not a meme, that's a religion, join us. No idea what you're on about, mate. Twan says, Studor, that meme is long dead friend. I don't even know what... I'm not a meme person. I have no idea what's going on. June says, no one comes close. I played Elder Scrolls Arena and Fallout 1 when they launched. Oh, okay, Elder Scrolls Arena, the game. I really lost it there for a second. Nicola, Sarge, here's another good joke for me. Sets up a vendor at my camp. My brain stonks. Darth Bane is a Fallout hoarder. I know the pain. Like, half the reason I do this challenge run is to stop me from hoarding all of junk, which is my normal process in all of these games. Like, carry weight is always a problem for me. So having a character with no crafting and no junk, who's having to just go on whatever they find or get given, was, like, an interesting idea for me to go against personally. Alrighty. I've caught up on chat. I feel slightly surprised. And now I can just run towards this place and have a drink. Stay hydrated, etc, etc. Ethan says, where should I grind for XP? If you're a low level, I'd highly recommend Nuclear Winter, because your character gets a whole bunch of XP for that reason. If not, just kill lots of enemies and do lots of early quests. Depending on what you've got available, there'll be different things that'll work better or worse. I'd personally recommend the Eastern Regional Penitentiary in the Toxic Valley, but it depends on your level, really. Like, I have made a video talking about grinding for XP. I think I've made a couple, actually, on the channel. I think they might be in Fallout 76 guides, so maybe take a look at the playlist as well. But yeah, Nuclear Winter's like the new thing, which might be good. At this rate, I might just need to make a video. Just another video, just like, hey, here's how you grind for XP. Because you're like probably the 10th person who's just wandered into the stream asking that particular question. Good on you, man, I couldn't do that. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Yes. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Okay, there's a lot of dead things. Like, we're killing a lot of stuff this time. How does... Oh, that's a better shotgun. Yeah. Level 25 shotgun. Definitely going for that instead. Oh man, that's going to be so much extra damage. That is perfect. Now, where's this final person? Oh, there's a stash box there. Kind of nice. Let's pick up that plan. Also here as well. And another cap. Which is basically getting caps one at a time. Oh, you're... Wow. Okay, so first proper glitch of a run. This poor little mole mine is stuck there. Okay, Nicholas is claiming to have tanks in 76. Oh! Apparently I got a sneak attack. Can you get out of there, buddy? Can you not get out? What happens if I get real close? What if I smack you? No? Okay, I'll just shoot your leg a bit. No? Still stuck? Oh, the poor little guy. Can I shoot him through? Okay, I can't quite hit him through there. Poor guy's trapped in this place. Just end his misery. And also activate the portal diner. Oh man. Poor mole miner. Okay, Twan's going to sleep in half an hour. That is good to hear. And Little Scruff has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Darth Bane, think they'll make it so you can add effects to weapons and armor or just keep it random? Oh, you mean like legendary effects? I imagine they'll just keep it random. Like, they've added some small bits to make it somewhat easier, like the purveyor where you can trade in them. So yeah, I think it's just going to stay random. I have a whole video ranting about it. It's something like the legendary system in Fallout 76 is broken or something like that, where I talk about how you just can't reliably get a weapon you want, except for, at the time it was like duping items was like a huge thing because the chances were all just so ridiculously random. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. Alan says, can you show me where you got the plans on the map, please? What plans? What plans are you on about? There's millions of plans in this game. You have to be way more specific than that. Henry says, please, they don't know how to code a 10-core running car in 76. Before Fallout 76 was announced, I was working on a video called, like, what I want to see in Fallout 5, and one of the things was vehicles. that were, like, somewhat usable. Like, even if not by players, by, like, NPCs and stuff. Antoine singing, do a little dance, make a little love, get down and out. That one. There you go, I did the singing for whoever asked. I did singing in a stupid voice. I hope you're happy. Okay, there's another dead scorched. Perfect. Yeah, I would have liked to see vehicles in the game in a bit more of a fashion than this, where, best case scenario, you can just use them to blow things up. Like, I would have really liked to see a raider faction that maybe had a tank that was, like, halfway sorted. Oh, my gear's protected me from lung disease. Thank you, gear. Halfway to, like, repair or something. And could, like, be used in their own base, but they couldn't get it out or something like that. I don't know, just some way to have it be a bit more effective. Okay, why am I charging at you? You're high level, and you've also got a shotgun. Fortunately, though, I have an auto-aim mode, thanks to VATS. So, cool. Alright, motorcycles would be awesome. Yeah. I mean, just travelling around in Rage 2, it was like, oh, post-apocalypse, where you're, like, travelling in weapon vehicles and stuff. It's kind of fun. Although it is quite a tricky thing to get a good balance with, because obviously it needs to be a case of... Oh, who's trying to attack me? You're trying to attack me. Really? You're level 6, buddy. Not a smart move. Okay, yeah, it's a case of you don't want players to suddenly just be able to zoom over the entire map in like a couple of minutes because there's vehicles. So it can be a bit tricky to get the right balance there. Antoine was the one I asked you to sing. Okay. Are you going to be playing Cyberpunk? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably cover it on the channel. Like, it would make sense for me to do so. Let's actually take that HUD. Yeah, it makes sense for me to cover it. Like, it's going to be a big game. I think there's potential for content there, although I'm a little dubious as to how much I'll cover it, but I'm looking forward to it. Like, I was trying to get back into The Witcher 3 earlier today, but I mentioned earlier in the stream, I just can't stand third person. That's why you don't see me play like this much. I find it really... Okay, the shaking isn't helping much either. That's in the game, it's shaking. Yeah, I find it a bit weird, and I can't aim or anything. It's nasty, I think, personally. So yeah, Witcher 3 I can't play much of, even though I'd love to. So instead, Cyberpunk, which apparently going to be first person, I'm pretty happy about. Keanu Reeves is in it, so I'm going to play Cyberpunk. I must admit, that has got me more excited. Like, it really... I mean, it shouldn't, but it's like, yeah, that is just kind of cool. And Olas H2O Gaming, welcome to the stream. The Trash Hacker says, do you remember me? I am the guy that asked for a pipe revolver video. Yes, now that you've mentioned it, I did recognise your name. I assumed you'd been in the stream earlier. But yeah, you asked for a pipe revolver video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I replied that there was like not much more advice I could give other than just harden receiver. Because it's not really a weapon I use or gets a lot of use really. Can you vault raid yet? Killer Madness, not yet. The vaults, well, Vault 51 is technically open, but there's not the raids yet. They have spoken a bit more about it, but it's not like properly active yet. Are you? Oh, you got. Oh, I should have just left them alive. There's someone randomly falling there. I feel really weird, like I'm experiencing this outside of my body. That's kind of the experience I get when I'm playing in third person. Like, this kind of stuff, like, I don't know where I'm aiming right now. Like, this is maybe the sign? Nope, I was way above. Then... Okay, like, I can't hit the sign there, but in first person, you've got a sight. Look at that. And even without a sight, it's just so much easier. First person feels natural, because it's how I experience the world. I say, as I'm actually, when I'm facing this way, I'm both reading chat and looking at myself in a webcam streaming, so it's really, really weird. Johnny last name just says, I don't know, mum know you. This is strange. Oh, an insult bot.
Target acquired. Knock knock. Who's there? An organic being with a finite lifespan. Got you.
Oh man, insult bot got us. I'm not going to kill it, because I want other people to experience the majesty of insult bots. Darth Bane said, so no tadpole or opossum on this. No, we're not going to worry about that, because I'm pretty sure there's crafting for both of those things there. Yeah, anything that requires crafting isn't getting done on this character. Let's just run up to this vault, because we're right here. Oh, and we're supposed to clear that area of hostiles as well. Yeah, there is a vault here, which I believe is going to be one of the raid vaults, eventually. Oh, I think we actually have to go, yeah, we have to go inside for it to, Vault 63, for it to register on the map. And Twatton's in third person now, he said, too little sleep, treasure, it is fine man, I just collect them and mod them a lot. Yeah, you probably know more about modding them than I do. Just like, compare the options, see what works best, etc, etc. Yeah, this is one of the vaults which is not open, unfortunately. Like, can knock on it. Nope, no one opening up for us. Nicholas, isn't that a band? CCR. Have you ever heard of CCR? No, I have not. And there's an ID card reader, requires correct ID card. So yeah, there's more stuff to come in the game, definitely. American Nation just says, ouch. Insultbot burned you hard, dude. Oh, Insultbot, yeah. Telling me I've got a finite life. Pfft. Lots of crafting. H2O says, I live near Vault 63 by the bear on the map. Oh, we'll be able to see that in a second. I mean, everyone knows where I live right now. Although my camp in the actual game on my main character is fully built up. I've seen the partial build so far. Now I get to stretch. There we go. Yeah, when you pop back out of this, it's discovered Vault 63. Yeah, by the... Wait, by the bear on the map? I don't see the bear. I'm guessing it's not, like, visually on the thing. And Trash Hacker says they're watching this in VR. Are you actually, or are you, like, joking? Because, I mean, you could be watching in VR, but there's not, like, any VR elements to it. So you'd just be having a headset on whilst watching the video anyway. Credence Clearwater Revival. Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard of them. I've never heard of them being abbreviated to CCR, though. Oh, you? Okay, these two quest markers are telling me to kill just 2 enemies. So we're definitely going to do that, because that's going to be quite easy, in fact. Oh, you got an assault rifle. I wonder if you'll drop it for me. It'd be very nice if you would. Perfect. Nope, didn't get the assault rifle from him, annoyingly. Oh man, we got so many places here we can explore. What if this is all just a dream in someone's coma, etc.? That's always a fun storyline to go down, isn't it? What if it was all a dream? Cool, area cleared, I guess. Is that area cleared? Or is it just not showing me all the peoples that are about? Breaching clear?
Area clear.
Area is cleared. Yeah.
Initiating breach procedure.
A fortunate sun intensifies.
Please evacuate to a safe distance.
See, I don't know them that well, and I can't remember names of songs. Because I'm trying to remember the last song of theirs I listened to, actually, and I'm not sure. Okay, antibiotics and disease cure. Oh, mini nuke. Okay, we've got a fat man and we've got a mini nuke. I think I'm probably going to save those for like one of the really difficult fights I've got coming up soon. But that does mean... Oh man, deep pocketed versus that. That's going to get rid of a bunch of carry weight for me as well, isn't it? Okay, I'll need to work out how I can actually carry all this stuff. Okay, we're not going to worry about opening up the containers, I don't think. No, it's going to make more sense just to defend this place as it gets kind of crazy. Yeah, additional agitators showing up. Let's try and jump up here so we can get a bit of range on everything. There we go. Nice good vantage point. Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, was that who it was? Wait. Is that by them? See, I can't remember who does things. Hello, Josh Taylor, welcome to the stream. And H2O Gaming says it was kind of near Watoga and Vault 63. So, oh, there. Oh yeah, that's like, oh, there's a blast zone there. Yeah, like Watoga's there and Vault 63 is there. So it's like halfway in between, in a different region. And, oh! Junior Munoz has just subscribed. Thank you very much. It said that we're going to be enemies, but I don't see any of them. Trash Hacker says, what is your personal weapon in 76? I go for rifles. I really do have a huge mix of weapons, thanks to, like, previously making character builds, and now, like, the weekly legendary weapons I cover. I need to be quite a versatile character, so I'm constantly switching up stuff. And this character in particular, like, the Fixer is my main weapon right now, just because it's good. But, yeah. T-Bobo? I think that's the name. Okay, Darth Bane says that's Leonard Skinnard. Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of before. He loves meat. Dan Brown, you could get the meteoric sword from Beach and Clear if you check the containers, if that is of any interest to this character. It could be, but I was going to say I don't have the key for it. I actually picked up a key earlier. I can't remember if it's Foreman's key I need for this part, though. If it is, I might be able to get them all, which could be handy. It's like, yeah, I don't have the Holmwright Senior Executive ID key. Yeah, so there's not much point me even trying for that. Because, yeah, not going to work, unfortunately. So back to hiding up here. Is that the Fixer? Yes, Josh Taylor, this is the Fixer right here. It's level 20 Fixer. Improved stealth, fast and seeking movement speed, combat rifle. Very nice little one for this particular character who can't do any crafting. Because it can just do stuff like that. Just double tap them. Matt Bacon says, so what's this build about? This is a no crafting, no workshops or anything build. Oh, there's a landminer there. Okay. Yeah, this character just picks up guns that they get from quests or lying on the ground, uses them, then throws them away and switches to whatever else is next. It's a bit of a strange challenge character. Boom. Cool. That's all done. Fixer is the best gun in the game, in my opinion, lol. I mean, the problem is it's like 3-star legendaries are generally what you're after. So much of what weapon you're going to use depends on the legendary effects you happen to roll through the random chance of it all. Killer Madness. Did you know there is a song called Bad Company? I think there's a couple of songs and a movie and a whole comic book series called Bad Company. Turns out it's quite a popular phrase. Cool, and that event is completed. Bad Moon Rising. Could you do a good and bad perk card video? I'm not sure. So much of it is subjective. So I'm not really sure what I could do. It's given me a Gatling laser. Gatling laser is too heavy. And that's another level up at least. It's also by the band Bad Company. Yep. H2O Gaming says, so how is Rogue Life since I've been watching that when's the next episode? If you're talking about Fallout 4 roguelite, it's I've recorded and edited the final characters whole series. New episode out in 2 days' time. Twan says, does anyone here know like metal bands like Cannibal Corpse or Behemoth? Just tell her, how long have you been playing on this character? As long as I've been recording, basically. It's a case of I've been playing the character for, I suppose, like months and months and months. But I only ever pick up the character when I'm recording or streaming. So, difficult for me to say, to be honest, how much time I've actually spent on the character. You just have to look at all the videos, add it up, and go from there as a rough estimation. Now, annoyingly, I'm going to have to sort out my inventory, because... Okay, Gatling Laser. It's kind of cool and everything, but, man, I just can't really justify it, I don't think. Which sucks, because I'd love to be able to justify this. But no, can't really deal with that. The Fat Man and the Gatling Laser, like, that's like 40 carry weight right there between the two of them. There's just too much stuff I've got right now. And it's like, I can't even drop Rose's syringe or anything. This one I'm equip it, yeah, I'll go down to 180, which I'm going to have to do soon to get that troubleshooters thing. Although, no, let's just drop that chest piece, because that gets us down a tiny bit. I could put on the power armor. No, I need to just drop a bunch of stuff, I think. So let's just eat the food, which is going to go out of date, and then focus on seeing what we can get rid of, because, like, that we can get rid of. Spoiled fruit we can get rid of. Stealth Boy is nice. I'm actually going to stick with that. And sweet tea, yep. Okay, we do that, we've immediately got rid of some stuff. Or, we don't need. See, there's definitely stuff I can get rid of in with all of this. Just nowhere near enough. There is nowhere near enough stuff for me to ditch. Be sure to upvote Sargi's stream, says Kato. Thank you, Kato. Yeah, hit the like button if you actually enjoy watching this kind of stuff. Because that's always good to see. Lots of likes let me know that lots of people are enjoying their time. Oh man, I need to ditch this stuff as well. Although, that one and that one just suck. The 51B targeting HUD I'm going to keep just because, I mean, I can. And it could come in handy, I suppose. Okay, that we can get rid of as well. Plasma cartridges are kind of nice. Syringe ammo. I'm keeping 10 of those just in case I happen to need them. Oh man. Okay, that stuff doesn't weigh anything. The 50 caliber balls are... Oh, okay, I need to get to like a train station or just have a stash box near me. I'm just going to read this stuff quickly because I'm missing a lot of messages here now. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you, A-Plant. Pinocchio, hey Sarge, what's your overseer rank? 20 and 10? And did I do the third one as well? Maybe, I don't know. HO Gaming is level rank 41 on Nuclear Winter, well done. And Nicholas likes Black Sabbath. One DJ Creature, Hammer Smashed Face and Force Fed Broken Glass are great songs. Okay, that sentence could have gone quite badly after that point. Antoine's got to go to sleep. Love you too, man. Trash Hacker, Bad Company, and Oxhorn collab. I doubt that would happen. Like the stream, everyone. 90% of 76 is inventory management. I do like the fact that this character doesn't have too much of that. Little Scruff says, did you restart? I haven't restarted. This is a challenge run character for, or if you're talking about Nuclear Winter, I did, because I did like a couple or few different characters I tried to go through on. This character is a challenge run character for my Scavenger run. Every single Thursday there's a video or a live stream where I just play as this character and we go through with some certain rules. Cardiogenetics is here, that is true. Darth Bane says, drink, I will do in a second. Nicholas, man, I wish Fallout 76 was cross-platform. I have a friend that plays on a different console. We can't get together because we're on different consoles. That does suck, but it's difficult to do. Darth Bane is dying at the side. HO Gaming says, I liked at 4:44 AM. So, is this about time where you are? That's early. Or maybe late. Now, all of that out of the way, I think I definitely do need to get to this train station here, because I kind of want to keep the Gatling laser and the whatchamacallit, the Fat Man, but I don't want to be carrying them around. So we're just going to very slowly make our way north and head over there. And that's what we're going to be doing for a large part of the rest of the stream, I guess, because we're going to be walking quite slowly. And Carson says, yo, you were right about Nuclear Winter. After you told me it is fast to level up, I just won my second game and got a bunch of XP. Yeah, it's like really, really good. I mean, to the point of even like my character who's just shy of level 200 gains reasonable XP each match. So it's like, if you're a low level, it's really good to do. H2O says, late for me, early for you. Okay. I mean, my sleep schedule is ruined nowadays. So, like, a 4 AM could be, like, me waking up early, or it could be me staying up late. And it's so random on it all now. It's slightly annoying at times. And, hold up. Trash Hacker says, correct me if I'm wrong, did Bethesda ever say they were going to make 100-player servers? I've never heard that claim before. And I pay attention to most of the stuff, so I don't think I've ever heard it. Nicholas says, I rarely get to see her, it would help to play 76 together. Yeah, it's nice to be able to do, blah blah blah, play the game with each other. It's always good to have people you can jump in and play with. Little Scruff says, do you think Nuclear Winter is better than most Battle Royales? I think it's different from most Battle Royales. And I think it's a much better kind of casual, fun experience, where a lot of other Battle Royales are super competitive, and like, pew pew pew, drinking the G Fuel, get the super gamer focus, blah blah blah. I prefer Nuclear Winter for just kind of a more fun and somewhat more relaxed experience, actually. But it does depend on what you're after, because obviously the shooting and stuff is nowhere near as good as like Apex Legends, which has like movement and shooting just down to a T. But it's still a very fun game. H2O Gaming says, mine is ruined by staying up watching Netflix and watching streams. Yeah, mine was technically the same, or at least partially the same. Like, E3 was the big kick in the teeth for me, which just made it so I just had no sleep schedule anymore. Because staying up for conferences are like somewhat vaguely late American times means UK times like middle of the night, and then making a video right after and all of that stuff. It's a nightmare. Josh Taylor says, isn't Adventure double XP at the moment till the 24th? Yes, you are completely correct on that. If you go into the stats, you'll see effects double XP, gain twice the amount of XP. That said, Nuclear Winter is still probably giving comparable amounts of XP, and if you're a very low level, Nuclear Winter is probably still giving you much, much more. Man, maybe I should have a video up tomorrow just talking about the double XP weekend and quick ways to level up. I could probably do that tonight after the stream. I got so much stuff I can work on. This is half a reason I don't have a sleep schedule anymore as well. Like, it'll get to like 8 or 9 o'clock and I think, I can make another video! And then I'll be up till stupid o'clock in the morning. And then I'll try and get to sleep and I can't, and it's just, And breathe. There we go. Yeah, Adventure Mode is double XP. Does anyone have, like, any specific leveling up tips they fancy sharing? Whilst I'm just here and stuff. Killamander's just said no. Oh yeah, Nuclear Winter doesn't have double XP at the moment. Which is a shame, or else that mode, man. That mode we'd be playing right now on this character, because I considered it. I considered jumping in Nuclear Winter on this character. But yeah, if it was double XP on Nuclear Winter, everyone would be playing that right now, including me. Oh, okay, that's just a horsey. Okay, let's just wander up there. Little Scruff says, what days do you live stream? It's always a little bit random, depending on how things are going for me. Like, I'm live streaming right now because this character needs to level up a lot, and just in general, I just didn't have a video sorted for today, and I was like, oh, I might as well just live stream instead rather than trying to rush a video and upload it and everything. So it is very random. I do not have a specific schedule, I'm afraid. If you've got notifications on for the channel, you'll find out. Otherwise, on my Discord server, it all gets popped up. And, oh, there's an Alpha Deathclaw there. I just want to wing it a few times. Just to let it know not to mess with me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, this is where we die. This is where we die. No, buddy. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Ah, why did I decide to wing an Alpha Deathclaw? Who on earth thinks that's a good idea? Nobody. That's who. See, there we go. That's a broken arm. Why didn't I just get the Fat Man out, use the nuke now? That would have been so much smarter. Instead, now we're having a fight against a Deathclaw, and try and reload, please, game. See, look at this. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, I just picked up some dirty water there. Yeah, serendipity. Thank you for saving my life for a second there. See this? We're just constantly taking damage. I mean, to be fair, we're probably actually going to kill it, which is nice. But at the same point, it's like, come on. Dang Deathclaw. Okay, Deathclaws definitely need to be stronger. Like, this is an alpha that's like 5 levels higher than me. And we're definitely gonna win this fight here. See? Just killed that thing. Just utterly slaughtered it. Just kill everything. Lone Wander and just do quests. I'm trying to avoid doing too many quests on this character. Okay, that's level 35. Because I don't want people who miss out on my live streams but watch the videos to not know at all what's going on. Do you do any quest tutorials? No, I don't do like specific stuff on that, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm reading these in the wrong order. Darthbane says, I level most of my main via crafting. So, yeah, crafting, if you're doing that a lot, I suppose is going to get you a lot of healing and stuff as well. A lot of leveling and stuff. Is White Spring still good for XP? It's good for XP. It's nowhere near as good as it was, like, during launch in the early days. It was ridiculous for XP back then. Nicholas says, Sarge, could you give me some advice on how to get a girlfriend? Okay, we established at the start of this stream that I am single and do not have a girlfriend. You should not be asking me for advice. Oh, it's InsultBot again. Hi, InsultBot. Good to see you. Ah, nothing in the A drop, except for some Radex I can spawn in. Okay. Gatling Laser kills a higher levels of super mutants or scorched in big numbers and you'll be good. Yeah, big numbers of enemies are really what you want to go for. I've gone entirely in the wrong direction here. Okay, let's just go east now. And I've been insulted again. Use the Fat Man. Didn't need the Fat Man. Shotgun was good enough. A-Plant says, I love how if you're in a random event quest area and you don't participate in a significant way, you still get rewarded, provided the quest gets completed by others. Yeah, I wish there had to be some sort of participation, but at the same time, like, people who are healers might not be so focused on getting kills and stuff, so there's a bit of a balance with it all, I suppose. Josh Taylor just says, to get a girlfriend, just smile and wave. Just do that, guaranteed. Josh's word is on the line for it all. Perfect. Gaming says, I need the Hunter's long coat. Good luck! I had a nightmare trying to get that. Kado got it for me in the end because he got luckier than I did. Yeah, that's just a lot of luck on that side. Don't be a dosh to get a girlfriend. Can you use the power armor frame and fast travel? I can't remember what's on this power armor, and I'm not sure if it will even help me. Okay, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Or, you know what, have I got anything that just gives me... Okay, that'd be +3 strength. That wouldn't be quite enough, would it? Because it's only 5 points per strength. There's dirty water, which I don't need. Like, I've probably got enough stuff that I can sort myself out, but I really don't want to... Okay, let's give the power armor chassis a go. Can I? Yes, I can get into this one. So that hopefully will help me out. Samdos is kind of creepy. Yeah! Kind of creepy is definitely what that was. Will that let me fast travel? Yes, it will. I'm so used to on my main character, because I've got like all weight reduction armor, not being able to fast travel in power armor and having less carry weight, because I got a backpack and all weight reduction and stuff, so power armor's useless to me. But yeah, well done. Well done for pointing that out. Who was that? Darth Bane. Darth Bane, thanks for pointing that out. That saved us a bit of time there. Just die for a second. Nicholas says, you ever played Doom before, Sarge? Yes, Doom was, I think, the first-person shooter I played. Although, the birth of the first-person... Really? I disconnect from server? What? Oh. That's unusual. Anyway, let's just jump back into the game. Yeah, I played the original Doom. And I played Doom 2. And have I played any others? I think I've only played Doom and Doom 2. Hunter, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Little Scruff says, how did you get your YouTube name? It's a long and boring explanation. In my 1,000 subscriber Q&A, which if you type in Bad Company Sarge 1k Q&A, it will pop up. I do go over it, but it's too long to go over right now. And H2O Gaming says, I bought the bear mascot outfit because I like it. Fair enough. Dragon King, welcome to the stream, says, so power armor is useless. I mean, it depends on the character you are. Okay, I've now got to pop my power armor back on. Wait, where am I? Did I just... Okay, it spawned me right here. For me, on my main character, it doesn't hold much use. Because it provides me like a little extra damage and energy resistance, but I lose a ridiculous amount of carry weight, and I also lose like a whole bunch of other legendary effects too. Creedy says, hello! I think that's supposed to be a hello. Hello, Creedy. Killamanda says, welcome to Bad Karma. Nicholas, I see you're a man of culture as well. Josh says, any tips to get caps? I've done a video on that. Kado has also done a video showing a route where you can get a whole bunch of cap stashes in Morgantown. It's probably going to be your fastest way. Like with leveling, you get a few from Nuclear Winter, but I personally say killing super mutants is one of your best bets, especially low-level super mutants, because they just have caps on them all of the time. So somewhere like the Eastern Regional Penitentiary, very good place to go. And what if Bethesda made China-based Fallout to see what happened there? That's something that a lot of people have wanted. It'd be... Oh, I don't actually want to read those. It'd be interesting to see, but it's like, what would they actually do with it? Gen 2 go? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right, I do apologise. Is asking, I find it, or saying, I find it odd that the backpack has better carry weight than power armour. Yeah, it doesn't make complete sense. I don't think there's walls loaded in. Oh, that's weird. Is it loaded on the other side? Okay, it's loaded on the other side. It's not loaded both ways. Yeah, it would make more sense being able to carry more in power armor, but no, it's just not how it is, unfortunately. Okay, Fat Man, Gatling Laser. Let's just ditch the ski sword in there for now. I got Civil Unrest, which is no good to me. Power armor we'll keep hold of. Now let's actually just ditch all of the ammo we're not using right now, because there's no point in having it if we're not going to use it. There we go. Whole bunch of stuff. Let's keep. Let's actually put those 2 fusion cores in there as well. Plasma cartridges, nope. Syringe ammo I'll keep. Perfect. We got a whole bunch of carry weight now. Look at that. We can run about. Isn't it lovely? Yes, it is. Can we get into the same game? Maybe. I don't know. If you're on PC, there's a chance. Otherwise, no. Yeah, if you happen to be in the same game as me, then you happen to be in the same game as me. That's about it. How does one go about getting a backpack? I've made a video on it. It's quite a lengthy process. You have to head to Camp Lewis, which is, I'll show, because so many people got annoyed for me leaving it out of the video, or whatever. You have to head to this place where Night Sharky and Swarm of Suitors is, start off there, and just do tons of stuff. It's a nightmare. It's a really, really long and extensive thing, and if you want the high capacity mod, man, you've got so much other stuff to do too. G like in gentle. So, Gentagoo. I'm still struggling with the end of it. Sandor says, is it worth starting a new character for double XP or just leveling up your main? Probably your main. I mean, if you really want to start a new character, maybe. But if you're going to start a new character, Nuclear Winter's going to give you better XP anyway. So you can do that anytime. So I'd probably say focus on your main. You have to start the Tadpole questline. Yep. I can carry more with power armor than with a full level 50 backpack on, says Gaming. That's good to know. Like I say though, a lot of mine is also the legendary effects. Like I have weapons reduced by like 40%, ammo is weightless for me when I've got all of that stuff on, and it's still pretty low otherwise. And chems and food and stuff all get reduced as well. So I've got various different things which help me out. Which is all good. Oh, that's a Wendigo! That's a Wendigo there! I didn't notice that it was a Wendigo. Let's try and just back up a bit and not have the Wendigo attack us, because that would be lovely. Let's also oh, it bounced a bit. Did it hit? I don't know if it hit. No, hit the ghoul. Okay, if the ghoul's out of the way, there's one less thing to worry about. The Wendigo is just right there. Oh, it's a ravenous one. Okay, don't notice me, Mr. Wendigo. Please don't notice me. Doesn't appear to be fully noticing of me. Okay, Mr. Wendigo, you can chase me now. Okay, let's... Oh! Too close. Too close to that one. Okay, Ravenous Wendigo is still doing pretty well right there. Ow! Bad Wendigo. Ow! Really bad Wendigo. It's just... Oh! Everything's dying. Ow! Stop hitting me, please, Mr. Wendigo. Okay, we're probably going to deal with this fine. Apologies, but I am obviously missing out on a fair few chat messages right now. There's a Wendigo trying to eat my head, which I do not appreciate one bit, Mr. Wendigo. There we go. Oh, he had a precise .3 out combat rifle. Level 40, man. No, none of that stuff's good for me. Let's just back up for a second. So I can read back. Kato saying melee is best and throwing knives. If you have an excavator, okay, thanks, man. The key to carrying a lot in power armor is by having, calibrated shocks on your leg is what you want. Do you know how to get possum badges? It's in the challenges menu. I'll show that here. There's... Wait, let's actually find... World? Where is it? Survival? Oh, I don't have it on this character. Okay, I can't show you, but it will come up in the challenges menu once you've started the quests. Excavator armor adds a good bit. And motion assist servos on the torso, because that'll be strength. When is Felix's first episode going up? That is on Saturday. Zambuka, welcome to the stream as well. Me Nicholas has just seen a picture of me and Kato, apparently. And Michael Porter Jr., welcome to the stream. Hey everyone, did I miss anything? The bits and stuff. HO Gaming says, why didn't you make your out of brick? If you're talking about my camp, because I just kind of like the wood look of it all. A Plant says, nuclear-powered cars are the best thing in the world, not dangerous at all. Yeah, that was... they are a bit tricky to deal with. Michael says, hey Sarge, missed you in Bruce's stream the other day. Yeah, I've seen there's a VOD where he's been streaming, Oh! Oh, there's someone... Oh, there. They're right there. Yeah, he was streaming Plague Tale Innocence, wasn't it? I think that's what he was streaming anyway. Farm the event Campfire Tales. Yeah, you can do that as well, although I haven't had a single badge drop from all of the times I've done that event. Which is slightly irritating. Because I've done it like 20, 30 times and not had one. And I have people saying like, oh yeah, it drops like a quarter of the time. But I'm just not getting lucky with it, it seems. There you go. Alright, if there's just going to be basic ghouls as the rest of this, this will go fine. Because we can just double tap them, I was trying to say, and they go down nice and easy. And Josh has got to head off. Oh well, thank you for tuning in. I was going to say briefly, but you have been here a noticeable length of time. Thank you for tuning in, Josh. I appreciate that. Do I need food or water? I don't know. I'm not bothering about checking right now, because the healing isn't too bad. Oh, there's me trying to save shots by shooting in the head, and I waste 3 instead of 2 anyway. Any recommended builds? Unarmed. Unarmed is pretty strong. Unarmed rifleman, or, I mean, automatics are kind of good, but they eat through ammo so quickly. So I'd kind of say a mix between unarmed and rifles is probably where you want to go. And, oh man! Marksman's hardened sniper rifle, and another rifle, and a combat shotgun. Okay, we're just going to pick up all of these guns, then see what's good in it all. And that fusion core is 96, we'll pick that up too. Now let's compare these weapons. Okay, that's an automatic combat, 10mm auto, don't want that. Okay, only one of these is any decent, but still. And a suppress point 3 out? No. Okay, but Marksman's hardened sniper rifle, though, that's not bad. That's 5 hotkey now? Yeah. We got ourselves a sniper, people. Nice. When you're walking around drinking Nuka-Cola and Wendigo has seen you, yeah, dang Wendigos. They're much more perceptive than ghouls, who just wander up like that and then die in revealing positions. Ghouls are just like the easiest thing to sneak up on, whereas Wendigos are a bit of a pain. And we need the XP, so let's just kill that thing as well. And hopefully, yeah, it has some fusion cells on it too. Nice. Okay. RNG is evil, agreed. A Spring Garden Festival in Fallout looks fun. Sharfu has the best mute fruit plants. Me and the boys showing support for Sarge, it's always good. Hunter says, with automatics you're essentially trading ammo for increased DPS. Precisely. If you can keep up with the ammo, automatic weapons are great. Otherwise, you'll just have a club, basically, at the end. Oh. Hunter eats more ammo, but you do a lot more damage in a shorter time. Yep. And Darthbane says, my sniper build is a one-shot kill build from long range. See, I'm really hoping for like an instigating hunting rifle, either as a legendary drop, or a purveyor drop maybe, or even better as like one of the weekly survival weapons. I'd love to see that, but I've yet to get a legendary hunting rifle on any of my characters, which I'm very annoyed by, because that was my main weapon when I like first started out the game. I was going to be a charismatic sniper, and that went completely out the window when early on charisma was like practically worthless. Like, you want 4 charisma on a character basically, and that is generally it. Like 9 times out of 10. And then individual rifles, when you're going up against like a Scorch Beast or something, it's like, oh, most of these aren't too great. I'd prefer something that does damage faster. Okay, man, red rats are so tough. I normally slash from ghouls with an axe. Yeah, melee. Actually, I probably should have done the smart thing and just switched to my punchy weapons to save on some ammo. That should be something I'm doing. Sarge, you play any sports? No, I don't really class it as a sport, but I used to do a lot of archery, and in school I did just play sports kind of for fun, because I used to be somewhat athletic, before I'd spent all my day sat at a computer and developed a bit of a gut. And I used to be like built like a twig as well, so I was very good at like long distance running and things like that, which was fun. But not any proper sports really. Where's this? Oh, there you are. Infected rat who... Let's just punch it to death. Punching, punching, punching. Works much better. Safe we cannot unlocked. Nicholas plays baseball. Cool. And Darthbane uses a basic Brotherhood rifle. And... Oh! You just snuck up on me whilst I wasn't looking and completely wasted the opportunity. Didn't you, buddy? Yeah. You could have done much better with that. That's a sneaky chance you had. Still in danger, but I'm not too worried. Headmat as a handmade. American says, got a bloody 25% faster fire rate sniper rifle. It's really good. Good to hear. Brotherhood recon rifle. What's the level of my current character? 26 on this one? Yeah, this one's 26 at the moment, so... I'd like to be level 30, I think, before heading to... Is it Sugar Grove, I think, the next place we need to go? The main quest? One of us... Yeah, I think it's Sugar Grove for that one. I've tried Distant Build and more of a go out in the wilderness and survival. Fellow Stealth Archer. Is that a spiked tambourine? Yeah! This is a Death Tambo. It makes a little sound. Death Tambos are great. Like, they added musical weapons in with this game. Because of course they did, because it's fun and Fallout. And Henry says, you have a bow hunt, it's fun. Not done any, like, hunting in real life. Not really my kind of thing. Oh, okay, we got a couple of rats here. Let's just deal with this weak one. Then... Oh, I should have kept my Pip-Boy light off for a second. He hadn't spotted me. Still, let's just finish this one off as well. Wait, 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 mate. No. Thank you there. And let's have some water and some food. There we go. Oh, you're already alright on that front. Cool, and that's that bit cleared as well. Now we are going to need to head back to the ash heap soon, but it's fine. I don't know why, but I think Kato is shredded and is beefy. Okie doke. That's... Yeah, I mean, he does work security, to be fair. So obviously, he's like 7 foot tall and built like a brick house. That's just how it works. Yeah, also the guitar, sword and war drum. Nice. Bows are coming. Yep, we saw in... Yeah, it was the Wastelanders trailer. We saw a person with a bow, which I'm quite excited for. Although, to be fair, the crossbow I was excited for originally. That's a weapon I barely ever use now, because it just isn't that good. Unless you find, like, a particularly good legendary variant, and even then, it's only for grunts and stuff. So do... yeah, let's go this way. I'm going to head into, yeah, Uncanny Caverns and the Forest. Then I want to head back to Mount Blair eventually. So I am going to put a waypoint there, just so before the stream ends, I'd like to head back to Mount Blair. That way when I record an episode for next week, which is probably what I'll do because it'll be faster, then I'll just be able to be like, oh, we'll make it to Mount Blair and finish off the quest for all of that, etc, etc. That way I'd get questing done on the episodes as opposed to the streams. HOA Gaming says, oh, Sarge, what's your favourite world flag? I don't have a favourite... I say that I don't have a favourite flag, but the Japanese one jumps up in my mind, mostly because it's just nice and simple, but also very recognisable. I think that's really what you want to go for with flags. You don't want anything too fancy or complicated. You just want it to be a flag, and all of that good stuff to come with it. That's what you're after with flags. Okay, I got asked another question there. Oh, no, HOA Gaming saying they want the new power armor. Yeah, the power armor skin, the Hellfire thing. I'll have to really rank up in Nuclear Winter to get it. Oh, you're not dead, mate. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Need explosive head for crossbow. Yeah, I'd love to see there being just a few different modifications for the crossbow. Because right now, I believe all there is double barrel. Or not double barrel, I'm thinking of that because of a shotgun. Yeah, all there is right now is ultra sight. You can get ultra sight crossbow bolts, which, yeah, sure, why not? But, yeah, it'd be nice if there were just a few more mods for it. Especially a different sight, because of the sight on it I'm really not a fan of. Okay, I apologise, my nose is really starting to itch. Okay, dead mole rat. Oh, you had to just pop up there, didn't you? Had to be a mole rat that ran away. Yeah. Yeah, didn't do you much good, did it? Oh, I hear a mole rat miner, though, which is not a great sign. Let's have another canned coffee. I've not been using any of them yet, but I am saving them up for a huge, like, action point run at some point. And H2O Gaming has 59 levels to get the skin. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Working on finding every location that already have 3/4 of them. Yeah, if you just try and find every location in Fallout 76, that will keep you busy for quite a long time. Because the map is huge. Oh, there's Hunter. Hi. Hunter is in the chat right now, and also in-game. Howdy. Oh, we're being told to follow. If you're dropping me stuff, I can't accept it on the character. I can't accept it, I'm afraid. This is still a challenge run character. I can't have proper help from people. Like, people being around, that's alright, but it still has to obey challenge run rules. And just getting given gear by others. I mean, being given gear by people specifically, I'm not really going to allow. It's the same reason I'm not teaming up with this character, which is what Kato was asking when I told him I needed a stream. And I was like, no, I can't do that because then it's just a high-level character carrying me for the entire challenge run series, which stops it from being a challenge run and more just makes it a, oh, I'm watching someone else play the game kind of thing. Okay, let's learn that recipe before I forget, because I will do. There we go. Oh, I was wanted to give you a rifle. Sorry, man. Yeah, I can't really accept stuff like that on this particular character. Wasn't aware of the whole challenge thing. That's alright, man. Yeah, oh. Level 50 Protector and Guardian. Let's just shoot it a few times. Oh, it's level 50 Boss Protector and Guardian. I mean, Hunter, if you're still around, you can kill this Guardian. Like, that I'm not going to argue with. But, yeah. Oh, wrong weapon. I do try and limit how much outside help. Ah! Jabba! I didn't notice. How does a robot on tread sneak up on you? Like, that is not something that should be able to happen. Ow. Let's stim pack. Oi! Ow! Reload, and stim pack again. Ow! It does that stupidly long, like, charge, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, let's just smack it. There we go. And metal right leg, that's going to be like, yeah, level 50. No point picking that up. Any ideas how to quickly level a pistol? Weapons don't level up. You have to get higher level versions of them. Have you seen Endgame yet? No! I am almost always 2 years behind on Marvel movies. Like, I watched Spider-Man Homecoming. I just watched that, like, a few days ago. So I think it came to Netflix or something. So that's the most recent movie I've watched. So, I'm aware of Spider-Man being in the MCU now. It's kind of a point I'm at. Give it to your mate some other time, man. Oh, cheers, mate. Okay, very sneaky, sir. What does the empath mutation use? If you mean what does it do, it basically makes you much worse, but makes your team stronger. It's probably one of the worst mutations you can get, to be honest. I kind of want to do a revolver cowboy build for my next character, and I don't know, I need some challenges for it. I'm half working on a cowboy build at the moment on my main. I say half because I've got the weapons and equipment, but I keep thinking to myself, like, should I actually make this video? Builds take ages to make, do I want to do this, etc, etc. And it just becomes a whole thing. Okay, there's a plan, so let's learn that. Excellent. Yeah, obviously when I first started out as YouTube creator, builds were very much the thing I was known for. Now it's more just guides and news and challenge runs still, I suppose. Just a whole variety of different stuff. But I do still like making builds on occasion. It's just to make them to the standard I want takes a really long time. And doing this full time, unless they're going to get like guaranteed tens of thousands of views, like within the first week or two, it's always a bit iffy. And then I do something like a camp build, which gets like 25,000 views within like 5 days out of nowhere. And it's like, oh, well, maybe I should do some other stuff. Okay, how long do I want to stream for? Because I probably need to work this out. Okay, my chat just... Okay, my chat just changed. I hope it's not playing up, because I think last stream or stream before, I had some weird stuff with it where I couldn't read the chat. Oh no, it's still going at least. It's ready to get the brick plans aside from the vendor. No idea. Just time to keep doing them, but no. Yeah, I mean, plenty of people want me to do builds, but when it's like... Oh, let's just run away from that horrible sound. When it's like 100 people asking, and there's only going to be like 1,000 people that tune in, doing 3 days of work for 1,000 views is effectively like me going, I'm just going to eat every other day, and then I'll have enough money to live. It's not really viable. And yeah, as Hunter says, the builds was more appropriate for Fallout 4 since people could simply use console commands to make them rapidly, or rather it worked better there, / easier there. That is another point I haven't even spoken on, but yeah, it is so much faster to make builds with console commands. Like, you just hit the console command button, boom, and then it loads up and you're like, okay, play a set level. You can test out at various increments to make sure the build works if you're at all worried about it. And then you can just kind of be like, yep, no need to worry about grinding for levels for days on end. And you can also get the equipment you want. It's not randomized drops like it is in this game, or at least less of a focus on randomized drops, which this game is all about. So yeah, it's like, even when I did make Fallout 76 builds, there's so many comments like, oh my god, man, my build is so much better than yours, because I've got a bloodied 40% faster swing speed Deathclaw Gauntlet or whatever. It was like, okay, so you've got a better random legendary. No, I bought it from a Jupiter Online. Oh, okay, so you're doing that, and you're doing great. It's much less rewarding that way as well. And, oh! Bad, 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 bad. Oh, come on. Really? No, hit him! There we go. Alright, something snuck up on me. So, oh, we got another one coming. Okay, we're going to shotgun this one as well, I think. Have you seen the Fallout Miami trailer or heard about it? I haven't. Oh, you're level 42! No, you're too high a level to be easily dealing with whilst chatting. Okay, I haven't heard about it. It's a mod, so I'm not really fussed, because I'm not... No, fire the gun! So I'm not really much of a mod person, to be honest. Okay, cat, fusion core, that... Oh! Level 40 night vision, precise 50 cal. That's kind of tempting to pick up. What's its mods? Standard long barrel, standard paint muzzle brake, quick magazine, long night vision scope. No, it's not going to be worth it. It's not really that worth it, to be fair. If you go to the top of the lookout, you can scope up the nearby locations. Yes, I should actually do that, shouldn't I? Because I don't have all of the locations uncovered on this character. Yeah, I obviously don't worry about it on my main, because I've been to everywhere on the map. But on the secondaries, it's something I should actually do. Sarge, you know where I can find nuke launch codes in 76? Do you mean Nuclear Winter, or the base game? Because the base game, it's off of the random Ghoul officers, but by far the best thing to do is just head over to the Appalachian Explorers Discord and be like, hey, or just type in the codes thing on the modus on the Discord. On my Discord or on Appalachian Explorers, because it is, whatchamacallit. Oh my god, I've forgotten his name right now. Oh, I've got his name on the tip of my tongue. So I'm just going to go over there. And yeah, Pure Savagery, who set up like bots and stuff and solves the codes for them all with other people. And then you just get the codes through there. And Dr. Slime, yes, I am on PC. And Michael's heading off to watch Ruby. Alrighty. Zambuka says, is Gunslinger any good? I feel you have so much good stuff in agility, so it's hard to fit in 9 points for pistols. I don't particularly like pistols, so I'd say no, but it depends on if you get good pistols. Really, more than anything else. And also, I don't like that. I think there's like a few agility perks I really go for. Like, on this character, what have I got? I've got, yeah, Through Hiker is the main one for me, and Born Survivor I like if I don't have a legendary item that does that. But that's only 4 points of agility. There's so many variables with it. Nicholas, I do not have an opinion on Command & Conquer, a game which you've asked me like 20 times if I played, and I've said no. I have not played it. The game I have never played and have no interest in, I now do not like. Because you keep mentioning it. So, like, I'm definitely not going to play that game now. And I think it's terrible and horrible in all ways, because I haven't played it. Grrr. Etc. Anyway, let's head west a little bit. And then loop back around to Mount Blair. I've just realised I put a marker and Mount Blair's that giant thing. Like, I'm not gonna be lost as to where to go. It's, yeah, it's right there. I did not need that marker at all. I can make that. See? Made it. Nothing to worry about, he says as he went silent for the entire jump. Right, oh. Yeah, Scorched Beast stuck in the ground over there. Cool. So, if we just head this way, and yeah, we head west. I mean, caution. I'm detected? Oh! Oh, mole rats. Okay, not a big deal. It's not the Scorched Beast, so I've got nothing to worry about. We can just wander through. Oh. Why did I reload? I was only missing one bullet. I had to reload, didn't I? I'm going to do it again. But this one only has 2 rounds, so it's more justified. I'm going to reload again on this one, which is not justified at all. Okay, there we go. There we are. Perfect. So no CNC live streams anytime soon, then. No. If a game I don't have and I've never played, there's not going to be a live stream of. Carlson says, is this the only game you play? It's almost exclusively the only game I play on the channel, and it is the game I play most of now for that reason. But I play a lot of other games. Like, a large amount of my time is spent in Magic the Gathering Arena, which is kind of fun. And I jump into other games now and then, when I can and when I enjoy it. I've also been playing Fallout 4 on my channel, actually, as well. But it really depends on what I have time to play, as well as playing this. As playing this is kind of my job. Oh, nice. Low-level liberators. I'm cool with that. That is all good. How to level up fast, in your opinion? Play Nuclear Winter. It's like, it's got to be close to the 20th time that question's been asked on just this one stream. But yeah, go play Nuclear Winter if you're a low level. I mean, even if you're a high level. Nuclear Winter's probably going to be the fastest way to level up by far. Okay, there we go. That one's dead. That one was a boss, so I need to pay some attention to it. Is that a rad roach? That is a rad roach right there. Just kill that to get that out of the way. Dr. Slime, can you give me tips? Because I suck. What, at Nuclear Winter? I made a video giving tips on Nuclear Winter. I also was going to do a entire second video on it, but I just don't have the time, I don't think. It would be a bit of a hassle because it'd be working with other people, which is always making things more difficult. Okay, let's just wander through here and see who we've got to kill. Okay, apparently I'm in danger. I don't see where... Oh, there's a liberator. There's one. Cool. Sweet, and all stuff I can use in that chest. And, oh cool, I'm hidden. There's nothing even for me to worry about now. Perfect. And, okay, even more stuff to loot, and... Okay, nothing else to loot. Cool. All of that is good. Yeah. Oh, I can't run through that way, can I? So the front way's all blocked off. Yeah, you can't get through that section. There's nothing I need to worry about there. Perfect. And, oh, Dr. Slime is on PC, apparently. Oh yeah, and people, if you are looking for people to group up with in Fallout 76, be it Nuclear Winter or Standard Venture Mode or whatever, then my Discord server has like looking for group, where we've had quite a lot of people, especially Xbox actually recently. There's been a fair few people looking for others to play with. So you can find people on there, share gamer tags and stuff, and all of that good things, etc, etc, etc. Which actually, you know what, I'm going to do the smart thing, And I'm going to get attacked by dogs. Because I'm not paying attention. I hear the dogs. Okay. I'm going to try and kill the dogs first. Yep. Get 3 caps off of you. I'm going to stand on this fancy car. And then I'm going to go over to my Discord server. I'm going to click the invite people link. I'm going to... Actually, I can just copy that link right now because it only needs to be for 1 day. And then I'm going to boot these back up and post the Discord link. There we go. The Discord link is now in the, whatchamacallit, in the chat for anyone who wants to join. I highly recommend it. We have a very large community over there now, and lots of the new people are actually talking, so we've got a somewhat active community, but it's still at the nice point where it's small enough that if you want to talk, you can happily just chime in, and you won't have like 100 voices talking at once, which is kind of nice. Dr. Slime says, I'm trying to find him. Me or someone else? And 1 sec. The Trash Hacker says, what is your favourite part of being a YouTuber? The freedom. That's, like, gotta be my favourite thing overall. Like, I really don't like standard jobs and being tied down to, oh, at, like, 9 AM you need to be at this specific location, and here's the task we're going to give to you. Just do all of these, blah, blah, blah. I really like being self-employed, like being my own boss and deciding what to do. And YouTube, I like pretty much all of it. Like, editing can be a bit annoying at times, but for the most part, even that I enjoy. And that's probably the most tedious part. And I get to live stream and stuff. Like, right now, I am working. This is me doing my job currently. It's a fun part of my job, but it's still me doing my job. And it's just cool in general, the fact I can do this as a job. Who knows how long it will last, but whilst it's lasting, I'm really appreciating it. And Zambuka says I'm joining now. Is this into my server? Wait, can't I look at... Okay, yeah, we've got 2 people on my friends list who are in the same thing as me. So yeah, there's 2 of you in the chat as well who are in the game. And oh, I missed that one. I mean, I didn't even kill on that one. Come on now. Oh, no. Man, this shotgun keeps repairing itself thanks to luck of the draw. I'm quite happy with all of that. Alright. That's okay. There's a cap stash in my house. Oh, do you know where it is? I mean, I'm going to have a quick loot, so I may well see it. But there's also a very high chance that I'll just completely miss it. And I just got Death from Above, and I'm in a red ring. Should I stay in? Wait. Is that... Okay, you're not in my server if that's the case. Because there's no nuke zones anywhere by the looks of it. Death from Above means a nuke is launching. And if you're in a red ring, that means you'll be nuked and die. Killer Manus, have you done any of the Mistress of Mysteries quests yet? Yes, I did it really early on my main character. But I can't do it on this one as it does involve a little bit of crafting. So it's not really viable for me to do on this. I also can't do it on my melee character either. Because it involves using guns at points. So it's not something you get to see on either of the challenge runs, unfortunately. But it is something that I think is best experienced on your own anyway, as it's a kind of cool storyline, and it's sweet to just venture through it all. Oh, his face shot off. Oh dear. And says, haven't the last couple of years made it increasingly difficult to do YouTube full-time? Yes! There's been a lot of stuff, including just the fact that more and more people are trying to do YouTube full-time. It just means overall it can be a real struggle. There's a lot more people you're kind of competing against. YouTube's, like, not terms of service necessarily, but YouTube's being a bit strict with rules and stuff. Hence, I don't swear on the channel. If you go back to, like, the earliest days, I swore on the channel, like, not completely freely, but I wasn't really worried about it. Now it's like a, no, can't do that. And I very much avoid it. There's definitely things which make it harder from even when I first started, I suppose. So it's the thing. We had someone earlier asking, should I become a full-time YouTuber? And my advice is always going to be no. Simply because if you are someone who is going to be a full-time YouTuber, first off, someone telling you you shouldn't do it isn't going to stop you. And secondly, because it probably isn't a smart career choice. Like, even me working a 0-hour contract, which was my previous job, was much more stable and steady income than YouTube is. Like, I've had months where I just haven't been able to cover rent through YouTube Pay. And it's because I saved up 3 years of working a terrible job that I've been able to do this. Oh dear, Dr. Slime dead in Nuke Zone. Cursed Expert 916 asked for question, this is live, question mark. And no, this is all pre-recorded. I just knew what everyone was going to type, and then just responded at the specific points in the video. Okay, apparently I was right on... Oh, almost missed the coaster. Right by where the cap stash was. I'm not worried about it. I don't need caps on this character. Let's just go over to that mansion instead. Do I want the caps? No, I don't need the caps. I don't need the caps. It's fine. This character, like, really doesn't need caps. They're only used for fast travelling, and I've got, like, 5 grand or something. That's plenty. That's plenty of plenty of plenty. I'm not going to worry about wandering back for it. I don't know why as well, but my back is really tensing up. Like, the muscles in it are like, grr, at the moment. And Hunter says, well, hope it all works out for you in the end. Thanks. It's going alright right now for me, so I'm enjoying it. Plus, I had the specific goal of, well, yeah, whilst I was working a more standard and regular job, I made sure I had more than enough money saved up that I could just not make any money at all, like literally 0 pennies from YouTube for a full year, and I wouldn't be broke or anything, and I wouldn't need to worry about it. Like, I've been living, like, the stupidly poor life for a long time in order to ensure that I would be able to do YouTube. There we go. Everyone needs caps. I signed a contract with no expiration date at my current employer 2 months ago. That sounds scary. Like, the kind of nice thing about my previous job was the fact that it was a 0-hour contract, and it's the kind of thing which anyone could just walk out of pretty much at any point, and it was just like, yeah, that happens. Although I was very good and gave them more than a month's notice, even though we were only ever told to give 2 weeks. But that was mostly because everyone had quit before me, and I was basically the last person left who knew what they were doing on my department half the time. So I tried to be nice. To say I was overjoyed is an understatement. Oh, that's good then. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh, no, good thing. Yes, most people like jobs, don't they? Most people like having regular jobs and being able to pay bills. Yes. How do you collect the crates you get from Nuclear Winter? They're icons. They're player icons. If you go into the Atom Shop and... Come on, load up. Load up. I don't care about these sales. And go over to the icons bit. There we go. Epic crate, medium crate, small crate. Yeah, they're just player icons. They're not like loot boxes you get or anything. What exactly are 0-hour contracts? Means that it's like part-time and you basically just get told, oh, you're working... This week we've given you 10 hours to work, maybe. Next week we've given you like 50 hours to work, and the week after that we're giving you 0 hours to work. It's like part-time, but not on a regular schedule. You're just kind of given random hours and random days. To the point of some people at a place of employment had like an entire week off or something just because there weren't the hours at times, or in some cases we're literally just told, okay, we're getting rid of you for the summer. You can either be fired or just like go, either way's fine. And other people would be like working 13 days straight and like working 8 till 8, and sometimes with stock takes in that as well, so it was ridiculous. No worries. Yeah, thank you for the ice. Well, it's not so really scary, it just means that they won't just be able to let me off within a day notice. Yeah, that is a very good part about it, I suppose. They're not just going to get rid of you at the drop of a hat. Which is what they could definitely do at my previous job. Okay. I do just want to... There we go. Kill these rad stacks quickly as well. Josh Taylor says, what's going on? Playing Fallout, talking about stuff. The general. And Dr. Slime says, I'm subscribe. Do you mean you subscribe? My jacket fell off. That's normally on my chair. Maybe that's why my back's hurting. I don't have my nice comfy jacket as a backstop. There we go. That's a lot more comfier. A Plant says, that's bizarre sounding. We don't have that in Canada, or at least we don't call it that. Yeah, to be fair, there was a lot of protests outside of my last place of enjoyment whilst I was working there. about 0-hour contracts, and I'm not sure if it is still legal. Like, I'm pretty sure my previous company broke a fair few laws, so they could have broke that one just in the middle of it all. But, yeah, it's just something over here. And, wait, are you saying you've added me in-game, or... Okay, Dr. Slime just says my name is Jack006. I've not had the subscriber notification show up. So if you've subscribed to the channel, it doesn't really show up for me unless it pops up in Streamlabs. And if you're talking about on the friends list, it's not shown up. And I don't just type in people's names, especially not in the middle of a stream. What's this little house? It's probably a nothing house. But he's got a scary little pumpkin. Who... One sec. There we go, scary little pumpkin. And more pumpkins. Okay, just a little pumpkin house. But not the actual pumpkin house. Nothing for us to worry about. Super mutant somewhere. Don't know where. But I should be... Oh, geez. Should be careful about that. Okay, my shirt's got little metal buttons on it. I just put my bare skin on it and it was freezing cold. Which, considering it's very hot in this room, was quite the shock. Okay, I definitely saw it say level 5 Super Mutant Sharp. Oh, they're down there. There's... Oh, it's Pinocchio. Fighting... Oh, I'm going to try and cover his back. No, he's got them all. He has just got them all. Oh man, I've just missed a whole bunch of ones. Bethesda name. I think we call it here in the States independent contractors. I think that's maybe slightly different, but it sounds about right. Because don't contractors jump from like place to place? Whereas this was, you were employed at the location, you just weren't guaranteed to get work and get paid too much. What is the hardest enemy you ever killed besides the Scorch Beast Queen? It's the Sheep Squatch. The Sheep Squatch is horrible. That thing like one-shot kills everyone. Just charges in and goes blah. A plant says, I wish the boarded up houses in Fallout had interiors or made so that players could live in them. Yeah, there's definitely more that could have been done with it. Like lots of the locations, because the map size was such a big thing, which does kind of make sense for what it is. It did mean that a lot of the locations just weren't that interesting, I suppose. Which is always a shame to see. I wish... Oh, 0-hour contracts still exist, but are steadily being phased out. Yeah. My company had a bit of a bad reputation with them, to say the least. I bet I worked for a very bad company for a few years. And it meant people were constantly getting, like, fired or just quitting, and... Yeah, it makes me even more glad to be doing this as my job right now. Because this is a million times better. And, like, the worst of what YouTube does is equivalent to pretty much the best of what my old company did. So I'm not going to complain. Okay, let's just ping this one a few times. They don't seem to be taking as much damage as I'd be expecting. There we go. Perfect. My game crashed when I threw down all my power armor and now I have to grind it all back. Wait, when you say you threw down all your power armor, do you mean you literally just dropped it out of your inventory, or did you just place it down? Because if you just placed it on the ground, then you still will have that. It will spawn back in your inventory. There we go. Yeah, but if you literally threw it away, then no one can help you with that. It would be cool if we could repopulate Flatwoods and make it a functional village. Okay. Yeah, with Wastelanders, I'll be interested to see how much of the wasteland becomes somewhat functional. It will be quite a cool little thing to be paying attention to. Dragon King says, not necessarily. For example, I worked at a kiosk in a mall and was hired as an independent contractor, very little pay, and worked off commissions. Oh man, the working off commissions thing, like, that's one annoying thing that I'm glad we don't have, like, fully here in the UK. Like, my previous job did have commission, where you could earn extra money, but you still are, like, guaranteed to get, like, the minimum wage, or actually it was slightly above minimum wage where I was. Yeah, you earned, like, a handful of pennies. Although I did also get a raise. I got a raise at my old job, because I actually worked, and they were like, we have to pay this guy more before he tries to leave. Which did keep me around for longer, so it was a smart move on their part. But yeah, stuff like in America, where there's like the whole tipping service, where like waiters and waitresses and stuff might not get paid like the full amount, and instead it's a Scorch Beast instead. Instead, there's more of a focus on tipping. Oh man, dealing with a Scorch Beast right now is really not ideal, because look at how much healing I'm going to have to use on this. I do not have weapons at all designed for this. Like, yeah, this weapon is not at all good for it. That's just going to be all of my armor breaking. There is very little I can deal with this thing right now. Okay, let's just let the mole miners fight it. Human are being implemented into the game. Yes, they are, with the Wastelanders update. Okay. Just hide here for a second. Sarge, what's the name of the character you're using? The Scavenger. That's it, they're just called the Scavenger. No stupidly fancy name, I'm afraid. Oh, okay, Scorch Beast still just there. Coil Dragon says, best job I had was working as a bouncer. Why is the Scorch Beast still after me? Working as a bouncer 3 nights a week for 300 quid. Working in clubs in Plymouth, no real trouble. That does sound pretty good. I know some people who've done, like, I was going to call it bounce serial work, but that's not at all the name. That have worked as bouncers and done lots of security stuff in the UK. And it's generally good things. Did that just say level 27 frog crawler somewhere as well? I'm certain it did. Okay, we're just going to try and run away, and then I'll be able to pay attention to chat shortly. Ah! That did say level 27 frog crawler. And Scorched Mole Miner. Oh, and more. There's 3 of them. Why? Why is there 3 fog crawlers? Oh, jeez. Yeah, 3 nights a week for 300 quid. Working in clubs in Plymouth. No real trouble either due to it being a Navy and Marine hub. That's quite good. Nice, easy work. That is good to see. Trash Hacker says, what does a holiday mean in the UK? Because in America it means like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Holiday, I mean, those are holidays, I suppose, but it's more, like, going on holiday, going away? I don't know, it's got, like, multiple definitions, I suppose. Yeah, but you get, like, holiday pay as well, where you take time off work as holiday, and there's a allotted number of hours you can take, depending on your job and stuff. I don't know, it's got multiple definitions, which makes it a bit tricky to sort out. Hunter says, I do actually think of names and background stories when making my characters. Yeah, I don't do it too much with, like, the challenge run stuff. Especially not in this game, where the background story is they were in Vault 76, and they emerged. There's not quite as much you can do with backstory, which is another reason why I don't worry too much about builds in this game. Because, yeah, I can make backstories, but you're a bit limited. And I always prefer having my options open to me. It's much more fun. I was really going to try and unarm me on this. I mean, the Scorched Unarmed is, like, really quite strong. So it's not a stupid move they're doing, but at the same time, it's kind of a stupid move they're doing. In all logic sense, because, yeah, see, they're hitting me with a shotgun, and it does practically nothing compared to their unarmed. Holiday is like vacation. Yes, vacation. That'd be the American word for it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Holiday and vacation are the same thing over here, I suppose. Run away from all the scary monsters. I tried to run away from them all. The word holiday in the UK is equivalent to the word vacation in North America. Yeah. Okay, there's more minor gauntlets, which is all good and all, but I think a stim pack is what we need right now. There's some Radaway as well. What's that? I've just diluted Radaway. Okay, I really shouldn't worry so much about the Radix, because I'm just not using the stuff. If you head to Mount Blair and kill a few mole mines, they usually use shotguns so you can try and get more ammo for your double barrel. Yeah, I'm not too bad off on ammo for double barrel. It's really the fix of it which needs more of the stuff. Oh, Tig, welcome to the stream. An independent contractor can work multiple contracts at once, but typically works one at a time. I spent a year working at a company that wanted me to be available, but some weeks had no work for me. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely similar to the whole 0 hour thing, but also very distinct in its own way. And thanks. Oh, cool. It's Pinocchio. Thanks for the info. No worries. Also in the US, our medical benefits are dependent on our employer, so contractors have to pay their own insurance. Yeah, it's another thing. And aren't taxes, like, even if you're employed by a company, don't you have to do your own taxes in the Americas, in the USA? I don't know, obviously, all of it. This is just stuff I've heard very much secondhand. But I know in the UK, this is like the first year I'm having to do my own taxes, because that's normally just part of your paycheck. Taxes get deducted or added. And one foul woo. It's not really... hold up. Relevant. And yes, Dr. Slime, I got it. Look, I'll just add you. I will add you. There. See? It is on the stream for everyone to see. Cold Dragon, you get X amount of days paid vacations for holiday depending on your length of employment. Yeah, I think that's the same as over here, although I'm pretty sure there is like a set amount you have to be given. Like, I know for my old job it was based on the amount of hours you worked. So if you were being given tons of hours, you had lots of holiday. Although I've never taken holiday in any of the jobs I've had. I've always just left it, and then it gets converted into extra cash, which is your holiday pay, which is always pretty good. And nice to see. Okay, there's a bunch of Scorched here at the moment. Let's just kill the Scorched. They're relatively low level. Why did that one at the back show up? It's not what I want. I wanted you to stay down and the one up front to go crazy. Would have been much nicer. I did not need that diluted right away. Okay. Ooh, another stealth boy. Let's just take it. No, you're barely dead. Okay. Let's. Oh, there's one right there. Let's deal with that one as well. Oi! Don't shotgun me back. I don't appreciate that. Okay, let's get rid of the marker, because I never like my markers being there. Oh, there's a Batterbot event, which Zub is paying attention to. Oh, there's really tower up north I haven't been to as well. Okay, Mount Blair. Oh, that was level 50, wasn't it? Oh no, level 30. Okay, that's more manageable. I can handle level 30. Level 50, that would have been no. Whoa! 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 Missile launcher. I'm glad that wasn't a direct hit, or else that would have been very nasty. But yeah, that was a missile right on top of us, which I do not appreciate. Seriously, buddy, I'm right next to you. Stop firing missiles. I mean, sure, it's incredibly effective, but I don't want you to do it, okay? What was your job, Sarge? No need to name employer. Yeah, it's... I used to work in retail. I sold shoes. Yeah. So if you want to know stuff about shoes, I can't really tell you that much, probably, because training was terrible as well. Training was basically, hey, do you know what a shoe is? Can you tie shoes? Well, you answer the first one right, we'll give you a job. Like, genuinely, we had someone as one of the shoe staff who could not tie shoelaces. That's like how low the standards were a lot of the time at my past job. Like, I was probably the most overqualified person there. It was a strange place. Self-employed should pay their taxes quarterly. Quarterly? Is that in America? Because I'm pretty sure it's yearly in the UK. Or else I've severely messed up, because they've told me to pay... Actually, no, they've told me to pay it, like, yearly. So yeah, there's got to be America. Okay. Can you get banned in 76? If so, for what? Yes, if you hack or dupe items. Basically, if you mess about with the game too much in ways that are clearly malicious in intent, then you can get banned. There was also some stuff with people having just duplicated items that they'd got from other players in their inventory, which caused some players to get banned. Just basically, if you mess around with the game too much, you could get banned. It's also why I often told people who were like, hey, why don't you play with this particular mod in the game? I was like, no, I'm not going to play with mods, because it's not worth the risk. It's just really not. Let's also try and heal up a bit here, because they're doing a lot of damage to me right now. Oi, 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 oi. You die. You get shot in the head. Thank you. Hold up. I'm gonna have to kill these guys and then worry about that. Cool. Shotgun cells, shotgun shells. Hear another person above, I think. What's your opinion on Brexit? Not even gonna touch that. Nope. You don't have damage numbers on? No, I just haven't worried about switching them on. I'm used to the game not having damage numbers, and I can always see the health bar. So I just haven't touched that setting yet. I've got it on in Nuclear Winter, but I'm not worried about it in this. Okay, is it affecting you? As I say, I'm just not gonna talk on it, because I know quite how controversial of an issue it is. I don't want that to be a focus. Not when we've got video games to focus on instead, which are much more fun than politics. Really? Do I have to smack you in the face? Yeah, I do have to smack you in the face, it appears. Alright, thank God I am a trash hacker, yeah. I must admit, your name is slightly worrying when it comes to this game, but no, it's a case of as long as you're not, like, maliciously messing around with stuff, you shouldn't get banned. You could, potentially, because it's all down to Bethesda and what it appears you've been doing. So, try not to do anything that looks suspicious, basically. But yeah, generally, just don't mess around with the game. Core Dragon retail was and still is the worst for 0-hour contracts, and that sounds like either Jonathan Jones, I don't think I've heard of that, or Shoezone, lol. They're like the soccer sports of a shoe world, lol. Okay. Smithman just said yes. Yes. Perk Loadout Manager, I don't even want to play the game without it, to be honest. Yeah, I do know a lot of people are using mods, and they get away with it. I personally am just like, really like, no. But here's the thing though, I don't like using mods regardless. But when it came to like, oh, it's potentially something you could get banned from, especially like right in the early days, when there weren't, well, still aren't modded servers, but when it wasn't a case of you didn't know if you'd get banned for mods, and it's definitely a thing that could happen, and I heard about it happening to people, then yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. I've got to be careful which mods you're installing as well, because if it's something like that one, Perk Loadout Manager, sounds pretty safe and fine. If someone installs a mod which makes all enemies stop dealing damage, that's something you might get banned for. Oh my Jesus! Why did you pull out the missile launcher, Mr. Supervisor? That was not appreciated. Okay, I'm taking your missile launcher now, and I'm gonna fire it. How'd you like that then? But you don't. I know how to get into the dev room, but I'm not a cheater. Yeah, there were lots of people as well posting videos on, oh my god, duplicate this item 500 times, get up the caps, and oh, here's how you get into the dev room. And then them doing the follow-up video where they're like, oh my god, Bethesda's such a terrible company, they removed me from the game and banned my account because I broke everything. Oh! I was never a fan of seeing all of that stuff. Bethesda did make a statement at one point that as long as you don't use cheat mods, it's all fine. Yeah, or at least in the grey area. That's the thing, when it's in the grey area, I don't even want to go near it myself. Especially seeing as, once again, this is my job. If I get banned from the game, that really messes me over. Like, to an insane degree. I think the perk loadout mod is more of a quality of life thing. Bethesda have even said it's something they have looked at putting into the game. Yeah, it is nice to see them being somewhat fair with it as well, because it is within their rights as like the maker and holder of the game and everything to just ban people for using mods at all. Like, they could do that, but they are being like reasonable because their games are loved within the mod community for being so easily moddable and stuff, and people want to play it in slightly different ways. So it's good to see them at least going, yeah, as long as you're not messing up the game for everyone else and not changing things to the nth degree, then it's fine. We're not going to screw you over. Kato Genesis just typed, what rant did I just walk in on? We're talking about, like, how people can get banned from the game, and we talked about mods and how, like, some are allowed and some aren't, etc, etc. It's not too bad. I believe you don't mess it up, says Dr. Slime. Hunter says, like I've seen people using cheat mods that highlight other players' hitboxes as an additional mess, so sneaking is effectively dead if they do that. Yeah, stuff like that, obviously, especially in either Nuclear Winter or Survival Mode, gives people an unfair advantage, which you don't want in the game. It's like, how would you feel playing the game if everyone else could see you and you could never see them? It would suck. So stuff like that, not allowed. And on top of that, what am I saying? One sec. Just need to hide that particular message. Oh, not entire user. I've completely forgot my train of thought. I apologise. I have no idea what I was even talking about now. Oh, yes, in regards to quarterly paying taxes if self-employed in the States. Okay. Yeah, you did have me slightly worried on that, because I've been dealing with the tax department? I suppose it's the tax department today, as like part of my fun stuff. And I've realised that they were supposed to send me a letter about probably 5 or 6 months ago that was never sent in, like, I've got a huge pile of paperwork here. Well, huge pile of paperwork, it's like 4 pieces. They just never sent me this one very specific piece of information I needed. So I'm missing that, so I've got to go through a whole hassle of trying to deal with them and get that all sorted. Just in the end, here's the thing, I'm probably not going to be paying taxes in the end, which is the most annoying thing. I'm having to do a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff just to let them know that I probably don't make enough money to pay any taxes. It's kind of annoying. Although I think my mum was self-employed at one point, and she was going on about how like she did it for like a year or 2, and then after that they just told her not to worry about it. 76 Brick says, so what are your thoughts on the Wastelanders DLC? Looking forward to it. That's pretty much it. I think my damage in thing up top might be bugged, because it's been saying that for a while. Yeah, it's going to be nice having NPCs. It'll be interesting to see how the speech checks and stuff actually work. It's something to look forward to, and I'm glad to cover it. It's also going to make a nice balance to Nuclear Winter, which they've just added, which is obviously all combat focused, with a bit of lore to it as well. It's going to be nice having people just having more of a role-playing story time. And plastic bottles, like how OKL Oxon, another Fallout creator, has a mod for eliminating all radio noises for his live streams. Yeah, that's something that's fine. A-Plant says, tax is the most enjoyable thing in life, better than pizza, better than video games, even better than an amusement park? Oh! It's you, okay. Thought I was getting shot at. I wish there was a cowboy hat in 76. There are a couple of cowboy hats. There's an Atomic Shop one, and there's a black cowboy hat, which you can just find out and about. Okay, I can't quite jump up there. Yeah, Nicholas, that message was deleted. And no free passes on saying that, and nothing like that in my chat, please. Yeah, and as Spiffman says, there is. There's a couple of the cowboy hats. Okay, I've literally got this one missile. I just want an enemy to be able to fire it at. So I don't want to be lugging this thing around forever. So that'd be a bit of a pain. Although, shotgun shells, caps, perfect. Alright, yeah. There is one in-game as well as in the Atom Shop. So you can get, but it's a black cowboy hat in the standard game, which appears to be the only one. Speaking of cowboy hat, what outfit goes well with it? Drifter outfit is what I went for. Do not get in my way, man. Do not stand in the way. Do not be one of those people who does that. That will be very annoying if you do. Okay, well, let's head down there, because I haven't been over there yet. Oh! Kato being very nice and donating $2, saying, Super Chat Sarge Wastrel support is full time. I appreciate that, Kato. Although you definitely don't need to, because you still need to get onto the full-time train wagon. Okay, there's a couple of ghouls together. Boom. Kill them. Do that. And yeah, it pops up with the thing. Saying Kato donated. It's very nice to see. Alright. Let's... Yep. Reload. Okay. There's always messages that I want to read when I start getting attacked by ghouls. Okay, we'll leave Jack to that last one. If you could be any NPC from Fallout 4, who would you be and why? Who's the safest? Like, that's what I want to know. That's generally what I go for. It's like, who's the safest, who's got pretty much the best life going for them, where they're not going to die. Because, like, all of the, whatchamacallit, all of, like, the faction NPCs pretty much have a chance of dying depending on whichever faction you go for. In fact, Preston Garvey might have the best life. Because I don't think Preston dies in anything you do. Even... Can you kill him for siding with the Raiders? I think you might be able to kill him then. But it's, like, really difficult to kill Preston Garvey, basically. So he might be the best one. Oh, and Kite dropping $2 as well, going, oops, because she has literally dropped the $2. Thank you very much, Kite. Stop being nice, you two. It's not allowed. Goodness, says I want to as well, but you're living it, man. Yeah, it's all... I was about to diet for a second, because I was going to run there and take all of the damage. But yeah, I'm still going to get you to, like, the full-time stage as well. So, people, so you know, I have a Patreon, if you do want to support me every single month, and Kato has a Patreon as well. Both of us can be found at patreon.com/BadCompanySarge or patreon.com/KatoGenesis. If you do particularly love our content that we make, and just have extra money and want to support, feel free to do so. And Gaming says, I'm a full-time caretaker of my dog. That sounds like a pretty good job. I'd be happy with that. My sister said once she was going to pay me to, whatchamacallit, to look after her dog for her. Oh, Jack just died. Okay. Let's, oh, yeah, because you're a 23 boss. There we go. Let's be nice and keep Jack alive. Yeah, no, Preston can't be killed. He just doesn't shut up about you becoming a raider if you do. Yeah, I will just be that. That sounds pretty perfect to me. If I'm just Preston Garvey, everyone might hate me, but I just send off some immortal god to do all my work for me, whilst I just become this unkillable being of pure power and dominance. Like, Preston Garvey's never in any danger. He's probably the perfect person to be. Yeah. Oh. Boom. And... boom. Perfect. After you're done dropping money, another settlement needs your help, I'll mark it on your map. Yeah, I just need to practice that line. Another settlement needs your help. I'll mark it on your map. That wasn't at all his voice, but I'm not even going to attempt his. But yeah, I could totally do Preston's job. That's one I'm most definitely suited for. I wish there was a tax-themed amusement park, IRS coaster, calculator lounges, paperwork, jamboree. Oh man, it sounds so good. To be fair, back when I was in education, I was planning on becoming a, I can't even remember the name of it now. Sort of like a financial advisor sort of person. I was planning on getting a joint business and maths degree and doing tons of boring stuff in my life. And then I went, nah. And now I'm being a YouTuber instead, because apparently I just twist and turn my hand to anything. Because why not? I've just remembered. We've got that quest objective to head to Mount Blair and do stuff with it, haven't we? Do I want to do that now? Or to be fair, we've explored like all of the ash heap. Because we started at Lewisburg, didn't we? Maybe we started at Welch. No, but we went up to Lewisburg anyway. Yeah, we've explored everywhere in the ash heap in this stream. It's just like all of that gone. Oh, you've dropped a drill. Yeah, the ash heap has pretty much been cleared out by me, other than the bit with the fog crawlers and the scorch beast, which we're not doing because those things are nasty. Is that the Nuka-Cola plant right there? Yeah, that is, because that's in the forest. Okay, this part right here, you really get to see like the difference between the regions. Where you've got on the right side, just tons of trees and greenery. And on the left side, you've just got all the scorched earth. I really like what they did with the regions. It's something I want to make a video on, but I've got no idea what I'd pick up do with it and what value it would have. Oh! Enemies were just cleared from Mount Blair. Cool. IDK just said, yo, just got this game like 3 days ago, just reached level 17, grinding to get a backpack. Oh, the backpack can be a bit of a pain. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier earlier on, though. Because a lot of the stuff you do just naturally as you play. So, maybe go north to Charleston, Yorktown. I don't know. What level are you? On this character, I'm only level 26 now? 27 now. Wow, a few levels on this. And on my main, I'm 195, 196 now, maybe? Oh, there we go. Dog almost did it. Oh, hey, well done. And what is my PC setup like? Do you mean, like, visually what's going on here, or in terms of components and stuff? Because visually, I've got a big monitor for gaming here, like, bigger than my arm from there to there. I don't know what the size is, I can't remember, but it's like a big, I think it's technically a 4K monitor, and lost it. And I've got a smaller, like, 1080p monitor on the left-hand side, where I read the chat on the left-hand side, I watch the stream, like, on OBS on there, and then I've got, like, boom, 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 so I see all of that. And then I've got, like, controller for cinematic shots, because I hope this doesn't sound in the thing, but then you can set up, like, boom, 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 the slow cinematic stuff where you're like, do, 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 do. Obviously, you take more time with it normally to make it actually look cool, but you got the controller for the cinematics. And microphone with pop filter there. Webcam is you guys right there. So when I look at that, I'm talking to you because your words are there, but your faces are there, which is weird. And then I'm dying at first. Then I got the computer to the right, along with my keyboard and mouse and stuff, and things and more and stuff. Yeah, it's complicated. 76 Brick says, I've completed all challenges and I'm stuck on reviving a player in water. If you're not already, do go on my Discord. I know I keep plugging it, but you know what? I'm actually going to post the link there. Do go on my Discord and ask if anyone can help you on your specific platform. I'm sure someone will help, because that is a challenge people always need help with. So there will be others also needing help. You can just help each other out. That's all I did with people. And IDK says, yeah, I'm just waiting for my higher level friends to help me out with it. Yeah, having people to help you out is needed. A-Plant says hardware specs. I don't know a lot of it. I really don't know a lot of it. The one thing I know for certain is the graphics card, which is a GTX 1080 Ti. And then, after that, it's... I can't actually jump up that part. I know I've got a lot of RAM. Is it? It's either like 64 or 128 gigabytes. I know it's a lot. I can't remember which one it was, though. Probably 64. 64 sounds more reasonable. Yeah, and it's got stuff in it. I did, like... I bought it as, like, a pre-made thing. Then I upgraded it one time before I went full-time. Like, quite a long time before. And then I upgraded it several times again. To the point where now I think the only thing that's the same is, like, a couple of the fans and the case. And everything else I've basically switched out. Killer Manus says, I also need to do that. Killer Manus, is your stream a few seconds behind? Yes, there has to be a delay, or else you'd be watching this in, like, 240p. Because I'm in the UK, and internet speeds are not anything amazing here. Oh, look, you can see Charleston, the big glowy building over there. Yeah, so there is always a bit of a delay. So it's like... I was just going to post the link again, but no, that'll just clog up the thing. Have you decided yet on when this challenge character run is considered complete? Once we've killed the Scorchbeast Queen. Like, definitely with this character, I want to kill the Queen. Launching the nuke? Maybe. But for this character, killing the Queen is a big thing. It's probably going to be the same with the melee character. But do keep in mind, for that, all I necessarily need to do is get to Scorched Earth as it's happening. And then that's all fine. For the final episode, I might not squad up, but like let the Discord server know, hey, I'm going to be looking for Scorched Earth at this time, or hey, I'm planning on launching a nuke at this time, and just tell them all about it, so that there's more people, and so that the event actually does get done, because it's not something you can do solo. What YouTuber would you like to collab with in 76? I think a collab with Kado Genesis would be pretty cool. No, I assume it's going to be like... Here's the thing, I don't really know. Because I don't watch much Fallout 76 content. I often don't like watching content on the same thing I'm covering. Because if I see like a video on something I was planning on making a video on, I then won't make the video. And I'll second guess myself, and I'll feel bad if I've got some of the same stuff in my video that they've got in theirs and all of that. So I don't really watch much 76 content. And many a true nerd, halfway through that, many a true nerd definitely would like to collaborate with. And I suppose, I was going to say up is not jump. He was streaming Nuclear Winter the other day, and he did the Fallout 76 is an absolute nightmare video, which is his review thing. He calls all of the games he reviews is an absolute nightmare, and he does them, they're very funny. So, yeah, they're probably either of those. Many a True Nerd would be the most logical one, because he is on PC. Apparently I've been in Nuclear Winter matches and stuff with him before. Those are mannequins right there you've just shot. Yeah, I've done Nuclear Winter matches and stuff with him. Well, not in his team or anything, but I've been around for it. Kado has also played with him, I think, towards the beginning of the beta, I want to say. So, like, yeah, that's something where it would be possible for it to occur, and I'm planning on actually asking him at some point when I think it's a good time if he wants to be a guest on the Pipcast. So, like, any of you who tweet John, or from Many a True Nerd, feel free to tweet him and be like, hey, you should make a video with Bad Company Sarge. I'd be fine with that, but obviously he's got quite the busy schedule, and even I've got a relatively busy schedule, although I definitely make time, because that just makes sense. Oh, don't shoot me. He's not shooting me, he's attacking me. Okay. I just killed them. We got another one here. Perfect. We safe? We're safe for a second, cool. Definitely got to launch the nuke, that's the best part. The least amount of people I completed Scorch Beast Queen event with was 2. That's very good, and it was rather challenging to complete before the timer runs out. Yeah, to be fair, I'm thinking to myself, probably the lowest I've done it with is about 8 or 9. But often during those times, you've got like 4 people who just aren't doing anything at all, and another one who takes like 5 shots at the Queen or something. Yeah, it's so difficult to get people to team up for XP. Discord. I've got the Discord link up in chat. There might be someone you can find there. A-Plant says, okay, I was just curious. I'm thinking about building a Discord system in winter. My laptop has 5-year-olds and my graphics are basically non-existent. Yeah, I can't help too much with it. I asked a friend originally. I've got a friend who does, like, tech stuff as their main thing. And, oh yeah, we've got to take that, because I'm just going to complete this journal thing whilst we're here, because I'll forget about it otherwise. And he helped me out, and he was the one who was like, yeah, you're going to want the GTX 1080 Ti. And I got it, and we actually got it just slightly before it went, like, started going higher in price, because it had a really big boost in price for a while. I think it's gone back down again. But yeah, for quite a long time, it was stupidly expensive. And I got it before then, which I was quite happy about, so it was expensive but still reasonably priced. I'm also going to have to listen to this holotape. So I do apologise if you're going to hear this, but... Okay. That'll do it. That's completed. Oh! Varos just subscribed, thank you very much. Yeah, I got help from a friend, and then kind of compared things, checked everything was compatible. It's a PC Parts Picker, is a website that can help you out if you do need the help. All of that stuff. Yeah, Trash Hacker. I don't know if you were joking there, but shameless plugs aren't just allowed, I'm afraid. Although, if anyone is a content creator of any sort, like YouTube or Twitch, I say of any sort, if you're on those two, then in my Discord as well, which I'm just not going to shut up about, apparently. I do apologise. I do have specific channels for YouTube promotion and Twitch promotion, meaning that if you want people to see your content, you can just post it in there, and they may well watch. Because there's definitely people who do keep an eye on those channels as well, myself included. So it's a good place to get some viewers if you are struggling a bit. Especially if you make 76 content, because it makes sense. And Dr. Slime's got to head off. Farewell. Cold Dragon says, while I remember, your camp build videos are platinum content. I sit screaming at the TV as if you can hear me. One of my things are going mad. I'm very happy to hear that. See, I've been thinking to myself, man, I want to make more of these videos, but I also really want to... Wow, someone lost all their junk there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take that, so that's fine. Oh, I'm guessing it was Jack. Yeah. So I keep thinking to myself, I need to get a lot better at camp builds, but at the same time, it's kind of entertaining that I kind of suck at it and have no idea what's going on half the time. I do totally get that. Especially seeing as most of the time, I'm decent at the game. Like right now, where I'm paying attention to chat and also fighting off these Scorched, and it's going well. And it's like, I killed that Deathclaw earlier with a shotgun. It's like, I'm decent at this part of the game, so the fact that I'm quite bad at camp builds is probably a nice bit of balance. Okay, we need to kill you as well. Perfect. Alrighty, and I see a plan here for... excavator something or other. Take it. And I think I killed all of these people earlier. But you lot are kicking up a lot of dust. Do you mind? And good to know, thank you. No worries. Yeah. The camp builds are something I definitely want to work more on. Like, I'm actually, on my main character, I'm getting ready to do a workshop build, and I'm thinking about making a series of it. I just need to work out how I want the build to come along. Because camp build, I can do that as just like a random one-off, and just wing it, basically. But a workshop, I need to have kind of a theme to it all. Trash said, what if Epic Games made Fallout, not Bethesda? I mean, if the IP get changed, I don't even know how Epic Games would go about it, because they're really not, I'd say, that suited to it. It would have cross-platform, which would be cool, but that's about it. Dare you to shoot it. I mean, I can shoot it once. That's not... Oh, I was going to say that's not a problem, but it has just turned red. Oh yeah, they're now all going to attack me. Great. Normally they take like a few hits before they start worrying. Okay. Why did I do that? Yeah, they're just a bit too high level for me to deal with. They don't deal that much damage, but they're just a bit of a pain. Oh, and a fusion core. And a regimentats. Why not? Henry says, yeah. Yeah. Do it. Give Fallout to them. I mean, something I've asked Kado as like a potential Pipcast topic is what other developers we'd like to see make a Fallout game. Because obviously there's a huge audience that goes, Obsidian should make all of the Fallout games, etc, 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 blah-de-blah-de-blah. But that's happened already. It'd be nice to think, oh, what other studios might make a Fallout game, or what would be an interesting studio to make a Fallout game. Which, your game knowledge and playstyle is definitely your biggest assets. Camp building, however, ... Yeah. Like, I'm reasonable. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I'm so like, GG, everyone get good, etc. at games. But I'm reasonable at first-person shooters. Because I've played them for a long time. Admittedly, I mostly played them on console. It's only somewhat recently I've switched to PC, with the whole YouTube thing. So, still not perfect with mouse and keyboard or anything. But anyone who's played Nuclear Winter with me knows that I'm good enough and better than most, it seems now. So I can do all of the gameplay stuff, which is fun. Oh man, we've got places we haven't been to, have we? Okay, apparently we're streaming for longer, because who knows how many hours it has been. Yeah, the fact that I am still very bad at some elements of a game is nice to see. Plus, the fact that being bad at camp building meant that video got so many comments. Although, a lot of the comments I've got on the video is telling me to do stuff which I then do in, like, part 2 or part 3. So I'm not replying to a lot of them just because I don't want to ruin the surprise. And also don't want to go, oh, yes, I do that in the next part. Because it feels just like... It feels worse than not replying, to be fair. It's just like, no, I don't like that. Treyarch would be interesting as a Fallout developer. Go on. I'm genuinely interested to hear what people think different developers' visions of Fallout games would look like. Because to me, it's quite an interesting one. I'm trying to remember the name of the ones I thought, but I guess you'll have to listen to an episode of a Pipcast for that, because I am going to bully Kado until he lets me make that a topic. Because that always works well. Hunter says, I always played games on PC because I can take my library of games with me when I buy a new machine. Yeah, that's quite cool. I've got... Okay, you can see there on the big, like, light brown thing. That's, like, got all my PS1 and PS2 games. Actually, I think if I move to the side... No, you can't see it because it's behind the curtain. But behind the curtain, there's a whole bunch of, like, Xbox games as well. So I was originally PlayStation 1, then PlayStation 2, then Xbox 360, then Xbox... Then actually PC, then Xbox One. I got an Xbox One to, like, play with some friends, and also just... I was like, oh, I fancy an upgrade. And I had money at the time, because I'd recently started a new job. So I just did that for a while. Wait, I can't believe he was running away from me when I was the one in danger. Come on, come on. Okay, you die. The two of them fighting right there. Nope, close the door. Yep. No, don't back off once you've opened it up. Oh, and don't... push me towards the... Oh, no, reload the gun already. Ooh, pitchforks. Okay, you can die. Really? More of you? You can die. Close that door. Where are you trying to come out from? Okay, we're just chasing this ghoul round in circles. Wait, did I kill it? I think there's still another ghoul about. I don't know. Oh dear. Love to see a Total War Fallout gameplay on the US map and use units and make cities. That could be kind of cool. A-Plant says, I believe you've been streaming for just over 3 hours. Wow, that's normally my maximum stream time. No! It's a Samdor. They did the crossover with Warhammer. Yeah, that I really like the look of. I think I might actually have Total War Warhammer on my PC, but I don't know if I ever played it. Because I'm not very good at those games. Would you buy a Fallout Nerf gun, yes or no, if they made one? Probably not, although, just off camera, I do have some Nerf guns. Because my sister always used to buy them for me as like a present. Because, why not? But I don't really... Oh, it's too much weight. I don't really use them much. Do you want loot boxes? Because that's how you get loot boxes. No. Dr. Slime says, who is your chilled hero? I'm not sure I fully understand the question, I'm afraid. Okay, that kind of sucks. We can just get rid of that. Am I carrying around any weapons I don't want? Oh, that pipe bar action rifle isn't particularly good either. I was carrying that around. That also isn't that great. Perfect. That's dealt with our carry weight. And let's also do that. And that. How many stim packs am I down to? Okay, 36. We're fine. Don't need to be worried about that. And a Nuka Cherry, so we're even more fine. Yep, that's all good. That is all 100% good. Let's also deal with that stuff. Treyarch have a big success with their zombies maps and gameplay. Their attention to detail when designing a wasteland environment will be amazing. There is some great attention to detail and stuff with the zombie maps and lots of cool Easter eggs and things, but obviously a wasteland environment would generally be a lot bigger, which is kind of where I think the biggest concern would come in. Like, how would they deal with such a large area they'd have to cover? Like, even if they're not making it as big as 76, which really doesn't need to be, especially if it's like a single player, or even a multiplayer doesn't generally need to be this big. It's like, how would they go about spreading out and making a world large enough to explore? It could be a bit tricky. He probably meant childhood hero? Maybe, in which case I have no idea if it's childhood hero. I can't remember that far back. Probably a video game character. Carlson says, I have a hard time with ammo and tips. Do you mean you have a hard time taking tips, or do you have a hard time getting tips for dealing with ammo? Sorry, childhood hero. Yeah, no idea. I can't remember my childhood properly. How did you get so many stim packs? I just keep looting, plus I do have the Farmer perk, which I should probably level up at some point. Yeah, Farmer at rank 2, 60% to find extra first aid chems when you search a chem container. Just all pretty handy stuff. Treyarch maps are a lot smaller, they couldn't put the amount of detail they do right now into such a large map. Yeah, like I said on that, it can be... It's a lot easier to make a very detailed small map than a very detailed big map, because just size, it's always going to be trickier. It's like how, if I want to make a really detailed video, like really, I can't do that comparison very well. I'm just going to abandon it. Okay. And he has a plan for Stimpack. I don't have a plan for Stimpacks. Or if you're talking about a recipe, I also don't have that, because this is the no crafting character. Oh, I do have a plan for that thing now, though. Cool. Hold up. This game's graphics are really disappointing when I started playing. That's a shame to hear. I find they do pretty well. Admittedly, across the stream they're going to not be looking great. That's because it comes at a much lower quality. Oh, here's the thing. You see on the right-hand side, just below it actually, it says E take R transfer space search. I hit space, and I don't think I'm getting anything extra. But sometimes there'll be a little animation, and you get just some extra chems. And that's how I get a lot of extra stim packs as well. And just not using them too often. Yeah, I mean, I think the game looks pretty good overall. I am looking at it on like a 4K monitor as well, running on a very good PC. So that's obviously going to impact my impression of it. But it's definitely not got like a... I don't know, I wouldn't call it like a realistic graphical style, but I also wouldn't call it cartoony. It's kind of a weird in-between. Like, I'm not sure quite how to describe it. Like, I was playing a little bit of A Witcher 3 earlier, and the faces both don't look real and do look real, because they're very realistic, but there's things about them like hair, which just doesn't look graphically that good, I find. Games are weird. Give it like 20 more years, and all of our games will look amazing, though. When I played Red Dead Redemption 2, its graphics are amazing. It makes the game look pretty below par. I'm sure Red Dead Redemption 2 makes everything look below par. Like, that game is all about story and graphics. Yeah. Yeah. Playing anything after Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to have that effect, I think. Farmer is an amazing perk. One run of White Springs can load you up for a while. Yeah, it can be very helpful. I don't want that Scorch Beast to come near me. So if you could fly away, that'd be nice. Towards the bots, maybe. I'm just going to hide here for a little bit. Just hide away from that. Trash Hacker says, if you could change one thing in the game, what would you change? I don't know. Probably the legendary system. Just go watch my video on the legendary system, and that's what I would change, actually. Yeah. And, oh. I think there's enemies near me. Okay, I had like a second of combat music, and then it went away. I just want to make it to this little hut in the south, which is worryingly close to where that thing is. No, and now the Scorch Beast is heading over here. I can't deal with you, Mr. Scorch Beast. It's really not something I want to handle right now. Tig Deerfield says multiplayer games aren't going to compare to single-player games in terms of graphics. Yeah, that's another big thing as well. Like, this game is having to make a world for, like, however many people are on the server right now, which is going to be quite a lot. Make a world with, like, Scorch Beast showing up and all of this showing up, and I've got to be able to turn around really, really fast and be able to see everything all at once. Like, it's going to struggle. And Coil Dragon says, speaking of RDR2, what about Rockstar as a Fallout developer? Yeah, Rockstar would be an interesting one. I'm wondering how they would fully do it, because I feel like their games... I don't know. I'm not even going to say anything on it. I'm going to leave it up to you lot. All the Scorch Beast wants is a hug. Well, it will have to find someone else to hug. Sorry, I'm not hugging any Scorch Beasts right now. Trashaka says, I suppose you didn't have a legendary pipe revolver, lol. I don't think I've ever got a legendary pipe revolver. But that's also one of the reasons why I've never bothered using a pipe revolver, because if you don't get a legendary for it, once you pass level 50, it's basically just like, oh, I'm only going to use legendary items, because there's all the good stuff. Which I'm not a huge fan of. It's kind of like kind of why I like this character as well. Because legendary effects are cool and all, but I need the weapon to stay alive, which they often just aren't going to do. Okay, and stuff like this, like the God Ray. I'm trying to show this off on the stream where it's not going to look as good, but the God Rays look really sweet at times in this game. Which I think is quite impressive considering it is a multiplayer game made with like a lot of Fallout 4 assets and stuff. And just kind of, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And on top of that, Fallout's never been like graphically an amazing game. It's very much not one of its strong suits. Like, when Fallout 4 came out, it wasn't like, oh my god, look at how amazing the graphics are compared to other games released this kind of same time. It was, oh my god, it looks better than Fallout 3. No, poor little wolf. Just killed a Scorched. And also failed to die from me shooting it. That means I didn't get free ammo from a Scorched. Kind of upset about 2 plasma grenades though. I'm not upset anymore. Okay, very old vertibird. Samdor says all Ubisoft. No idea. You can get legendary pipe revolvers from the legendary vendor. Yeah, you can get legendary anything from a legendary vendor. That's man. There's so much stuff in there. It's another interesting one. Okay, thanks. We'll have to check that out. Yeah. Yeah, there's not really much I can say about different developers without properly, like, Googling their libraries and thinking about it for a time. Which I can't really do on stream. I reckon I'd probably just head north. Yeah, it's going to be to, basically, to this person's camp at this point. And then I might end the stream there. Because I think... Okay, data side, overseas mission... Is that now done? Because I think... Oh no, I still need to go to Site Alpha apparently. I still have got more of her journey to deal with, but that I'll do on the way to the next story thing. Yes. So, that is all good and makes sense. Yeah, they did a pretty good job of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that's the thing, you're often basing, like, what the future games will be off of the previous work they've done. Which obviously makes sense and stuff, but it's never a complete clear indication. Because, I mean, like, if people are based Fallout 76 purely off of what Bethesda had done in the past, there'll be no reason to think, oh, this is going to be an online game, because it is their first online game. There'd be plenty of reason to think, oh, they'll put more of a focus into maybe the FPS element, because they did it with Fallout 4, but as for making it online, that is kind of out of the blue when it first came out. Okay, unfinished mansion. I don't even remember what this place is like. Oh wait, is this a vault? Or... No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No. I swear there's a vault that's kind of like this, though, with a ruined structure around it. I can't remember. Hold up. Nam says, is Fallout 76 good for the shooty-looty part of Fallout 4? Yeah, it's got a lot of the similarities to that part of the game, where you're constantly looking for junk in this game. Like, it is a never-ending cycle of trying to get junk. And the shooting mechanics and stuff are all pretty solid. Like, they're better than Fallout 4 now, thanks to patch 10, where I can just sprint and just, like, shoot and reload, and then switch weapons halfway through reload, and do all of that good stuff. Like, the combat's upped a bit from Fallout 4. Not, like, so much so that people are talking about it, but enough that it's still good. And yeah, it's good for the whole shooty-looty stuff. Trash Checker says, was Jake Paul big in the UK? Be honest with you, I don't think I'm his target audience, so not sure what you're exactly asking there, but he's known about in the UK, but that's because it's the internet, and the internet's kind of worldwide. Like, the nation you're from doesn't matter too much on the internet scape of things. Okay, we got another mine out here with, yeah, more miners. Okie doke. Abandoned mineshaft free. And Coil Dragon says, I bought the game at Christmas, it's still in its wrapper, I've been hammering Fallout 76 and RDR2. Yeah, I imagine with both of those games you can sink a lot of hours in. Like, and with very different things as well, which is good. Because RDR2 will give you much more of the story and the little side activities, whereas this game is lots of run around to locations, complete events, shoot things, yay! Oh, I missed a shot! I missed 2 shots! I shot either side of that mole miner, and I missed again? Okay, I at least winged him that time. There was me, all of that trouble to sneaking up. Maybe I should just VATS. Yeah, although one of those still missed. Because apparently even VATS accuracy is going downhill right now. Okay, I just want to kill you, and then I'll heal up. Yeah, kill you, try and... I was hoping that would stagger you a bit. Heal up. Oh, maze joke. Play Nuclear Winter if you want to level up quickly. That's the best thing you can do right now. There is double XP currently in this mode, but if you want to level up in this mode, just kill lots of stuff. It's your best way. Oh, so many comments of a stream have been that. I apologise if I sounded a bit exasperated from it all. It's just that's been a constant question. And it's been regular enough as well, where people aren't tuning in to hear like the previous one, but are tuning in not long after I've answered. Oh. Hold up. Okay. Nam says, and is it possible to get stuff done without making lots of characters, aka high important multiple alts? Not at all, really. Like, one character is probably the better way to do things generally. Like, you can switch special points around if you start leveling above 50, so you can experience different playstyles, or different weapon types, I suppose, more than anything. So yeah, if you play as a single character, you just get lots of levels, and it's all good. Yeah, you really don't need to worry about different alts, but it has the bad side effect of me, of not having to worry about different alts, means, horrible stuff. Let's take a quick look at this person's camp. Don't worry, Coil Dragon, you're not going to get banned from chat for that. Amaze Joke says, every horde I fight has level 5. What level are you at the moment, Amaze Joke? Because if you're, like, under level 20, I'd say play Nuclear Winter. That'll get you by far the most XP if you just want to level up fast. Otherwise, oh, they've got one open. That's nice. Thank you, person. Yeah, otherwise you will just have to look for hordes of people. If you're sticking in the forest, go to either where I am now, the Ash Heap, which is kind of like level 20-ish, I'd say you want to go here, maybe. Or the Toxic Valley, which I say level 10 to 15, you want to go there. Oh no, I've read that. Trash says, high-level Scorch are super mutants in high hordes. Yeah, that's always a good way. Then Watoga or Morgantown. Watoga or Morgantown? They're two very different places to go to. Like, Watoga, if you're high enough level to make it, then yeah, that's great. All Mirelurks in here. How many are there? Probably the kind of thing I want to snipe with the little shooty gun. And oh, a Maze Drake is level 47. Okay, yeah, you can go to basically any higher level area with lots of enemies, so places like Watoga, and you'll make decent XP. Really? The rat's gonna charge in as well? Okay, the rat's gonna run over to that camp. Let's watch the turret. That turret completely missed that rat. Like, don't get me wrong, as a basic turret, it would have done very little damage, but that rat is now... Oh, I missed. Let's just go for... It's just destroying this person's camp. I don't suppose they're around, because... It would be really nice if they were to help defend their place, because look at their turrets! Dude! Oh, there we go, finally! Oh, okay. This turret is doing a terrible job. Look at it! This is ridiculous. And it's shooting behind itself now. Oh, no, don't. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the rat a few times, because, yeah, the turret definitely can't do the job. Okay. Watoga doesn't give me a lot of XP except for the Mayor mission. I mean, I can't really help you too much other than killing stuff. Maybe just nuke the Scorch Beast Queen. Do that like 10 times in a row. I mean, you'll get tons of XP, but it will be slow. So I think you just have to kill things, try and do events, especially events that spawn more enemies, in the high-level areas. That is about it. Like, Savage Divide has that super mutant town, like, in a centralish location, which might be quite good. Not sure if I can... Okay, I can hit it through that. Core Dragon, Watoga is great for bot kills, as they constantly respawn, you can rack up a fair amount of XP. Yeah, that's what I always used to do. I used to do it a lot with... I think legendaries apparently don't spawn there anymore, which kind of sucks. But with legendary enemy... Oi! Who's... Oh, you're kidding me. The hunter's just decided to pop in here. No, switched it. Shotgun. Oh, you don't actually do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. I mean, you're still nasty, but it isn't as bad as it could have been. Okay, I'm gonna stim pack, then reload. Can I repair this person's... No, why have I got 13 concrete? Okay, let's just deal with that hunter and then leave them back here. I'll see to that dragon. Okay, yeah, we can actually lead a fair few of these Mirelurks over here to get the turrets to help deal with them, which is good. Although, right now, I really like the Blood Rage Mirelurks. It looks so cool. Yeah, right now we're just doing a pretty decent job of sniping, although I think that corpse is... Yeah, that corpse is in the way. So I can't deal with that right now. Instead I'm having to, like, peek over the top of the corpse to hit that thing. Perfect. Nice. Lots of dead stuff. Kato says, Monster Mash will give you a whole bunch of spawns. Yeah, that one gives you a lot as well. Quick tip, in Nuclear Winter Wall inside the vault, snap 75 pictures to get 4 perk cards for Soul Challenge. Yep, that works. Frank the Tank, hello, welcome to the stream. Core Dragon says, I get the odd level 50 2-star legendary, but they've definitely been reduced to what they were. Okay, it's been reduced, not entirely removed. That's good to hear. Trash says, replace in a big water area as a Super Mutant spawn, and you can get a level 16 Super Mutant Warlord. Monster Mash needs someone else. You can still do it solo, I think, and the enemies still show up, I believe. Just, you can't do the full thing? Is that what I'm trying to say? It's probably not what I'm trying to say. Probably would say something much smarter to actually convey the correct message there. Okay, I think I'm probably going to have to end the stream once I get to the train station here. Just... Oh, extra plans that I can't use. Yes, take them all. Just because otherwise I'm just going to be on here forever, and that is not something I can really do. I might do another leveling live stream soon though, but there's so much other stuff to do. Man, I've just got so much stuff to do. But it's worthwhile me trying to level up with this character as well. But I've got to level up melee character as well. There's so much stuff still. Oh, okay, Monster Mash is soloable. Yeah, Kato confirms. Is soloable. Kato did a lot of Monster Mash, I know, when we were in the early-ish days of the game. I say early-ish, it was probably only like start of the year when he was last doing it constantly. Okay, anyway. Stream is going to be ending here. Marte Tever, welcome to the stream. My main is like slightly under level 200 at the moment. Yeah, that is going to be the end of the stream though, so you've joined at the wrong time. Thumbs up to everyone. Thank you for joining. If you have been enjoying yourself, do just leave a like on the video, because it's free, takes a couple of seconds, and just helps with analytics and stuff, and YouTube going, oh yeah, we should probably recommend his videos to more people. So the like button always helps. If you do want to be a huge help, patreon.com/badcomedysarge. You can support me on Patreon. Not at all required, but the extra money does make me a bit more relaxed when it comes to bills and stuff. And if you can't do that, maybe share some of my videos. Find your favourite video of mine, share it to Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Reddit. Shout it at random people on the street. Use it as a conversation starter. See a pretty girl hanging out and you're just like, hey there, baby. You seen this video by Bad Comedy Sarge? Yeah. Just do that. Guaranteed every time. And thanks for your awesome stream. If you want to challenge run, do a full run of rest deck, then her server hop and repeat. Yep. Have a nice evening. See you later. Bye. Someone just called me Dad. Keep making great content. Yes, bye everyone. That's going to be it. Streaming is ending. Ciao.